Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope y'all are having a great week. Hope y'all had a very Merry Christmas. Hope y'all had a happy holidays. And I appreciate y'all being here, man. You know, I just got back home from Mississippi, went to go see my folks for Christmas, and man, it was so much fun just being around so many friends, loved ones, and family, eating a bunch of good food, drinking a bunch of nice bourbons, and just having a good old time. And I hope whatever you did this holiday season, you were around people who love you and people that you care about. But enough of all that, man. My guest this week is one of my favorite people in the fucking planet. Just not even just in the music industry, just favorite people to be around. I don't get to see this guy that often. You know, he's not from this country, but every time we're together, it's like we ain't skipped a beat, and he's just a good friend. This episode was a lot of fun. It was very mythological. I don't know what I'm trying to fucking say, which word I'm trying to say, but the episode was really deep and a lot of fun. You know, I got to have him in. He was in town playing at the Ogden with TVBOO, and, you know, we got to go have some fun and just sit down and fuck off. And, man, I hope y'all enjoy this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Conrank. Come here, girl, 'cause that's fact. Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I marry. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I made that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Cheers, dude.
How's it going?
Good. Do you even know what cup that is? What that is?
I don't know.
It's Auburn Tigers college football team. Well, it's also a school, so it could just be their logo for the school. I didn't go there.
So why do you have a cup?
Dude, I love sports. My dad's an Auburn fan, so I grew up an Auburn fan.
Okay.
It's like an allegiance to a school that I never went to.
Sports are serious in the US. Like, okay, I know we're serious about like football, like real football.
What are you talking about, real football? You talking about like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen football, or like
where you play,
like the gay
where
version?
you play with a ball with your foot?
Yeah. Soccer.
That you've lovingly called soccer.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're serious about that, I know, but not as like the levels of seriousness on sports in like the US. It's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I love it though.
Yeah.
Like I do genuinely enjoy it. Like when I come here, one of my favorite things is just going to a sports bar on my own, and like ordering a load of wings and drinking beer and just watching random NFL games.
Yeah, I mean, you and I've done that.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Because I don't actually care who wins, but the atmosphere is great.
It's the best,
and
dude.
I'm eating wings and getting drunk. I mean, like, it doesn't get much better than that.
No, dude, what
It's
else because you
wonderful.
want in life?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Nah, yeah. It was funny when I texted you. I was like, yo, you're in Denver. Fucking, let's hang out. You're like, what the hell are you doing in Denver?
Yeah, I know. Like, why are you in Denver? And then I was saying to my mate, I was like, has he got a show in Denver? Da-da-da. And then you were like, dude, I live here. I'm like, oh yeah, you did mention you were moving somewhere.
Yeah, you'd always stay with me in New Orleans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, and I didn't realize you moved here. I don't know why. I thought you'd moved to Florida or something.
That'd be tight, too. Florida's fun.
Yeah.
Florida's a wild place.
I like Florida.
Yeah. The new
Yeah,
GTA
Florida.
is going to take place in Florida, which is going to be
See,
tight.
I'm not as excited about GTA as maybe I should be. Although I've enjoyed the Florida, what is it? Florida Joker stuff. You know, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Is that your favorite Joker, dude?
I don't know. Just like, no, there's that guy in Florida who's like trying to sue the computer game.
Whoa, I didn't know about this, Kyle. Can you look this up? I want to know about this.
Yeah. It's a guy who calls himself Florida Joker or something, and he's trying to sue them for $4 million or $2 million or something.
They should put Mexican Joker in there instead.
I don't know what that means.
It's a South
I'll
Park
laugh.
reference. Mexican Joker. I don't know.
Talking to South Park, I went to Casa Bonita the other day.
How fucking awesome was that shit?
It was awesome, and I got quite high, uncomfortably high.
Oh, no, it's the worst.
The problem was I got high before I got in the car, and then I was just like stuck in a car for like 30 minutes which just like, yeah, it was really uncomfortable.
That's the worst.
And
dude.
then I got there and it was all a bit much, you know, like we started driving through the car park towards this giant pink tower. And I was just like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. There's quite a funny picture of me sitting outside on the fountain, which I posted up on my, you'll find this amusing.
Lawrence Sullivan, also known as Florida Joker, is now.
I'm just trying.
1 second, Kyle. I do want to hear this. His fucking face. I'm gonna try to show the camera, and hopefully it can see it. He just,
I was just like,
this is like the face when your girlfriend's like, "Can I get a picture?" And you're like, "Oh fuck."
but I was all right. It got better after that. It was a bit much.
Dude, I hate being uncomfortably high. All right, Kyle, tell us about this.
Lawrence Sullivan, also known as the Florida Joker, is claiming he is being harassed following his threats of legal action against Rockstar Games over Grand Theft Auto 6. When the long-awaited initial reveal trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 was released earlier this month, fans quickly drew comparisons between the wild antics of Vice City's citizens and real-life stories, including a tattooed criminal being taken to court. This criminal is said to resemble Sullivan, who gained the nickname Florida Joker after his mugshot went viral in 2017. So he's trying to sue Vice or GTA.
Yeah, there's
6.
a few people trying to sue.
Can
like,
you do it? It can't. If they create you, someone similar to you.
If it's an exact replica, no. But if it's just your likeness, there's nothing they can do about that.
Right, because they can't even do anything about like if I was to use AI to create your voice and use it on a song, there's nothing.
There's nothing you can do about it, and you'd want to do that because I have a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
You're gonna do that now. You're gonna, like, next month, I'll suddenly hear me singing on some.
Just yelling at people.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Carnage! Fucking see Carnage!
But yeah, it's crazy. People are using like Snoop's voice on stuff.
Yeah. I used AI to make Eric Cartman for when I did Red Rocks.
Fair.
And
do you have to pay for it?
For what? To use his
use
voice?
The AI?
No, for the program. The program I paid for, but I built the model. I like fed a bunch of Cartman.
Oh wow! So you buy a piece of software and then you feed. It's like a AI art is getting like next level because some people know how to use it properly and are like feeding the right things into it and using the right software and creating like mental shit out of it. And that, I mean, like it's one thing when someone just types in like, I don't know, like strawberries on the moon and a little piece of art comes up with strawberries on the moon and it's like, hey, look at my art. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's like where do you go with that? Like, is it your art? Is it not your art? But people are like going to the next level with that shit. And that, like, there's people I see online that know how to like really work with the AI software and create mental shit. It's like,
yeah,
fucking sick.
I know.
Video and art.
My VJ is making like my visuals right now with AI.
Nice.
I want to like, I don't know. I feel like if you don't get involved with it and start learning, you're gonna
same
be
with anything,
fucked.
right?
Yeah.
It's like people who are like, you know, like people might comment on like TikTok or like just social media in general, and it's like, well, look, you know, you're either involved or you're not. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to just like not do it and then like disappear into the olden times, or you want to keep up with what's going on now? Don't get me wrong, like nobody particularly wants to wake up every day and like smash social media, but like once you get into a role with it, once you like you see how it works and you get going with it, you can create some fun stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it can be stressful.
Yeah, I just want to know how far this AI shit's gonna go, man.
I mean, you think what was that? Was it Elon was talking about the next step for cyborg is like, because we're basically cyborgs now, but it's just this isn't attached. It's not in us. So if I'm sitting here, yeah, like he just quickly looked up the Florida Joker thing, right? If he's like, how many meters is it from here to Union Station, for example, right? you could just go, boop, 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 boop. Oh, it's 768 meters or whatever, right?
Yeah, because we ask meters here.
Yeah. Why? What do you say? Feet?
Miles.
Miles, feet.
Yeah, but isn't
Yards.
it miles and meters? So why are you mixing it up? Isn't miles and meters? I don't know. I'm probably wrong.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Really?
But y'all use that.
Only
Y'all,
in
no,
America.
but you do mix the metric and the. You do mix it,
Yeah.
right? I'm
Yeah.
right in that.
We're-
You do. Yeah, because you use kilometers for running and stuff.
You mean kilometers?
Kilometers?
No, we use miles. We use miles, like miles per hour, and then everywhere
Yeah,
else
miles
it's,
per hour.
Everywhere
We do-
else it's kilometers
We
per
do
hour.
miles per hour.
Oh, y'all do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like hiking and marathons.
Yeah, running.
and stuff.
Like running is all
Yeah, it's kilometers.
Interesting.
kilometers.
Is that your best English accent?
Yeah. English accent.
American accent.
Yeah.
My bad, brother. My bad, dude.
My bad, brother. So going back to this, so if you were to, if this got smaller and then was there,
In your
and
brain.
you didn't have to type it in, you just think it,
Mhm.
and then it gives you the answer. It's only one step from where we're at now, right? It's only it's just moving that. That's what Neuralink is, right?
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, Neuralink. They actually did a display the other day. This guy had Neuralink in his head, and there was a board, like a screen, and he was able to like coming up on the screen was what he was thinking. Like,
Oh,
hello,
really?
how are you doing? Like, he didn't say it out
Oh, so
loud.
they're still moving forwards on that stuff. 'Cause I
Yeah, dude,
haven't
they're not
looked,
stopping. They're not stopping
yeah.
anytime soon, bro.
It's quite scary, but I don't know. Like,
I just don't want, dude. It's gonna be bad whenever like you can read other people's minds or like your memories
do you
are
think that's
unlocked.
going to happen though?
Maybe because think about it, like hackers.
Oh, your memories could be online. Yeah,
Yeah.
if hackers could get in. Yeah, that's scary.
Bluetooth,
'Cause, like-
airdrop each other's thoughts to each other.
That's just wild, dude. Oh, dude, that could be fun. Like in public, you're like talking dirty to your missus or something like that.
Yeah, but it could get weird.
How weird is it gonna get in school then, dude? Like at that point, whenever it's just like going directly to your brain in a couple years in the near future.
You just like pop a little disc in.
yeah. Will we even need school at that point?
Yeah, I wonder. I quite like that though. I'm learning French at the moment, and I'd quite like to just pop a little disc
Yeah,
in
dude.
and be like, boom, bonjour.
I want to
ça va?
learn Spanish really bad. I've been saying it. I just ain't
Yeah,
done
see,
it.
you could just pop it in.
Yeah,
and then
pop it
you're done.
in. Yeah.
See, I'd be down for that.
I
Like,
spend like years trying to learn Spanish. By the time I figure it out, fucking, they just have it to where you can upload it.
but every like everything like that that's a step forward, right, makes things easier. Is also there's a negative. Like when you gain something, you lose something at the same time, right?
Mhm.
So we've gained having these phones, and it's great because we can film and take photos all the time. But then the dance floors are getting crushed by people just fucking filming for the whole set, and it's like, I don't particularly want to DJ to 1,000 people holding their phones up. Maybe there's a moment where you're like, hey, film this, it's going to be great, blah, 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 or whatever. But I think every little step forward with technology, there's always like, you're going to lose something with it,
Mm-hmm.
It's like TV was great, but then a lot of the time we're just like, zombies sitting there watching TV all the time, or like the same with phones. Like the amount of times I'm in like traveling, or I'm out in public spaces, like restaurant or whatever, and I look over and like people are just not talking, they're just like chatting, they're just using their phones to be somewhere else. And I had a realization. I was meditating in LA. I was on the beach, and I had this realization of like of that. Like, I've always had a problem with my phone. I've always been like addicted to my phone.
Mhm.
Like my missus gets pissed about it, which is fair. Like, and then I had this realization that we're just trying to be somewhere else all the time. Like, why do I need to be somewhere else? If I'm sitting on the beach or if I'm in a restaurant, be there. But instead, I'm looking at what's happening with my friends somewhere else, or I'm looking at Conor McGregor's new yacht, or you know what I mean?
It's
or
a
I'm
sick
looking,
yacht.
It is a sick yacht.
Yeah,
not
dude.
gonna lie, I'd like it.
Yeah.
But then would we be on the yacht looking at something else and just not being on the yacht, right?
Well, how long until virtually you're on that yacht?
Yeah, see that.
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
Yeah, and then it just like clicks your dopamine receptors, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're just trying to like. But if you really like start to try and get better at living in the moment and start to get better at being present with where you are. Actually, it's pretty fantastic. Like,
it's so much more fun that way.
Yeah. But it's very easy to slip in because you're like, okay, you've got to work a little bit harder to enjoy where you are. Like, you've got to really like look at things and take things in and focus on them and like really enjoy them. Like there's a practice with like food where you can just like, you know, you get like a small piece of food. My uncle was talking to me about it, and like you just look at it and you really look at it and in detail. And you spend like 5 minutes working up to actually having that, and then you eat it really slowly. And he's like, it's amazing. Like this one little square of chocolate can be like a 10-minute experience, or you just go grab it, put it in your mouth, done, and it's like a 10-second experience and not as good. You're still you're kind of fulfilled, but you're probably going to want another because it was so quick. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like it's the same with everything around you. If you just take a moment to really look and really take things in, it's going to take a little bit more time, a little bit more effort to be there and be present. But the outcomes is going to be so much more fruitful than just getting what you need really quickly from a phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'll call my buddies out. Like if we're out hanging out or like at a bar, like, or just hanging out in a green room or something. Yeah. And like I'm in a conversation, and I'll see my buddy like just scrolling, like mindlessly scrolling. I'm like, hey dog, get off your phone.
Yeah.
Hang out. Like we're having fun right now. We're drinking beer. We're talking shit. We're having a good time. Like, and I'll see it happen. Like I'll call him. Call him out, and we'll just be hanging out. And then all of a sudden he's just like this. I'm like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Where are you? You're not here.
We're just having a conversation.
Sometimes you don't even know.
Yeah, that's
like,
the thing. They don't even realize they're doing it. It's just
Yeah.
like, fuck. Dude, I've gotten pretty damn good at disconnecting. I feel good about it.
I need to get better. I meditate every day. Like when I'm on tour, I find it really hard. But when I'm at home, meditate every day. I've been trying to get into this 5 a.m. club thing. So
It's a club.
not getting into it, but it's just called the 5 a.m. club.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, I'm at 6:30 now. I get up at 6:30. 6:30 till 7. I'm just like getting my shit together. 7 till 8. I'm like meditating, stretching, and studying, like whatever I might be studying at that moment, and it's really nice. But yeah, I'll be with people I love and want to be there, and I'll suddenly get like, D, get off your phone, and I'm like, oh shit, I've done it again. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's really, a lot of the time I'll pick up my phone to do one thing, and I'll open my phone and forget that I've just come off stories or like fucking TikTok or something. And then as soon as I pick it up, there's a video already there for me, right? And then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, fuck, I picked up my phone for something. I don't even know what the fuck I picked it up for.
Right, you'll forget because something else popped up. You got a notification.
Yeah. So then I'll forget, I'll put it down, and then 10 minutes later, I'll remember, oh yeah, that was it. I was going to do it. And then I'm back in the circle again, and I'm picking it up, and I'm going through like another video, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I started like just leaving my phone in the other room.
Yeah.
Like if
I sleep with my phone downstairs.
Yeah. Like we're going to watch a movie or fucking play a game.
But I find I start to get a little bit uncomfortable.
Without it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're like, dude, what am I missing?
Yeah. I just like, oh, what if someone's emailed me, or what if like there's some important stuff going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's a problem. Like I think I'm on like 5.5 hours screen time a day. I don't know if that's bad.
I don't know
it
either,
feels like it's bad.
I mean, that's a lot of time.
That's a lot of fucking time
in a day. Yeah. Dude, even like, dude, this week I've disconnected from music. I just finished like my last shows for the year. And in like the last 4 months, I feel like it's just been go. And like, I've kind of put like, I don't know, my personal life or whatever on the back burner. So like, I was literally talking to my manager today. He's on vacation right now. I was like, I'm kind of on vacation too. Like I haven't.
He's in Antigua, isn't he?
Huh?
He's in Antigua.
I don't know where that bitch is at, but fucking like I mean we were just talking today. I was like, dude, I'm doing the same thing, bro. I'm fucking disconnected from music. I don't even want to think about it. Like I've just been working out, hanging out with friends, playing video games, shopping. Like
I'm doing that from tomorrow. From tomorrow till January the 9th, I'm off. I'm like completely off, and I can't wait. I'm just gonna be like. And then my missus goes away for 2 months. So for the next 2 months, I'm just like not leaving the studio.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So I'm like having this time off, and then I'm going to do basically my year's worth of music work in that 2 months. and then I'll probably just sit around, jack off, and
lot
watch
of
TV for the rest of the year.
A lot of that, dude. Oh, dude, I love it when there's nobody home, dude. I'll jack off in the living room. You know what I mean? I'll be
Just cooking and just.
Oh, dude, I'll do long strokes, dog. Fucking slow jack and a belly rub. You know what I'm saying? That's the best.
It's nice to be.
Did a slow jack and a belly rub?
A slow jack and a belly.
It's the best, bro.
That's the name of an album.
Oh, dude,
Now,
fuck,
slow
man,
jack
I
and
gotta
belly
change
rub.
my next record's name now.
It sounds like a country album. It sounds a bit like.
Sounds like something Wheeler Walker Jr. would do.
Yeah.
Like a slow jack and a belly rub. I gotta write a song.
I need to tell people here that this man uses Coffee Mate instead of milk. It's very upsetting.
Dude, fuck you. How about that? Coming to my country, my home, talk all this shit.
How can you choose a powder to make your coffee creamy?
I don't know. It tastes fine to me. Like you drink it black, dude. You don't put nothing. You put nothing in it. You have no enjoyment.
Oh, I love it. It tastes great. But actually, no, I don't just have it black. I usually have it black in the morning, and then at lunchtime, I will have like an oat milk latte.
Ooh, fancy.
Oatly, it's my jam.
Dude.
Yeah.
Going on, I want to go back to like the AI thing because me and my buddies were talking about this the other day. Like, at some point, you're gonna be able to like get a wife, a cyborg wife, like a warm pussy, and like
just does what you want.
Oh, dude, you come home from work, dinner's made, house is
and
clean.
vice versa.
Oh yeah,
the woman could go and get some,
big dick, fucking
handsome ass man.
Yeah,
that will just like be there with a little.
Yeah, because I was talking about it like in I saw this thing the other day. It's like North Korea, like they have like a major problem right now because there's so many men and not a lot of women. So it's like a lot of men will live their lives without even having like a partner or a date or anything like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you can be gay in North Korea. I don't know. I mean, I know
you can be, just not outwardly.
Yeah, you can't be out of the closet. There's obviously gay people in North Korea.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Kyle, can you look up if it's okay? Like, do they care in North Korea? I know there's some countries.
I'm gonna guess they do.
I'm gonna guess they do as well.
Probably do.
Yeah. So there's gonna be like a lot of So even the guys that don't have a partner, they can't fuck another guy. If they do, it's on the down low. But like
homosexuality is not illegal.
Damn, that sucks.
No, it's not illegal.
Yeah, it's not illegal.
Not in North Korea.
Oh, it sucks. It's not. No, okay, that's good though. Good for them, dude. Yeah,
Wow,
North Korea is pretty
impressed.
progressive, dude. I'm impressed too. I would have thought like that, country.
I'm adjusting my position.
Yeah, that's fine. But I was just thinking like all these men who never have partners, what happens whenever these sex bots come around? Like you could, you don't ever have to have a fight.
What's that? There's a TV show. Is it called Human? I think it's called Humans, and it's about family. It's about basically a period of time where you can. I think it was that far in the future, but it was in the future where you could basically have a woman or a man come into your life and look after you, or be part of the family, be like your nanny, or be like the cleaner or whatever.
It's like a robot.
Yeah,
yeah.
But you can then switch it to XXX mode, So this family gets this really sexy chick, and like obviously it's a robot, and then the guy like one night is sitting there like watching TV, and she's there, and he's like switches her to XXX mode.
What does that mean?
Cheats on her. Well, because she becomes like a dirty slut. And then he banged it, and then he got caught. I think there's records of it being. I think it was. I think you pay for certain things, right? So I think there was like at the end of the month like a bill or something, and it had like I
was fucked this many times.
Yeah, so it's an extra.
I was penetrated 4 times this month.
So it's like $50 a penetration or something. Somehow the wife found out. There was trouble.
Yeah,
I'd imagine so.
It's called Humans. It's a TV series.
Yeah,
that's it.
But I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be a weird time when that comes around. Yeah, but like it's
but that's the thing. For some people, that's going to be a massive step forward, right?
Yeah,
they're going to be like, hell yeah, I'm really lonely. I've got loads of money. I'm going to get myself one, right?
Usually, if you got loads of money.
Yeah. But then on the flip side, it could destroy relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one step forward, 2 steps back.
Mm-hmm. Give and take.
Give and take.
Yeah, and it's going to be, I feel like the female bots are going to come first just because men are dirty pigs.
Well, there's already like weird like sex dolls that are like you can have made to like your specifications and like look really realistic. And there's guys that like live with their dolls and put them into positions and talk to them and have like ongoing relationships with them.
Sounds pretty fun. I'm thinking about it. I'm joking.
And there was a what was that? I was like reading up about a study. It's like people who knowingly get into a relationship with AI on their phone, so they can get apps or something where you talk to, you message and have conversations with like a Siri type character, right? It can be a man or a woman, and they know it's not real, but they become close to it, right?
Yeah, the machine honey dicks them.
Yeah, but no, they know it's not real. They know it's like AI.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it gets taken, I think there was a study, and then when they took it away, they were like devastated, even though it was just a voice on a phone, right?
Yeah, that's right. So the people are in intimate relationships with AI chatbots, and a study shows that they end up having real functional human emotions towards the AI chatbot.
Crazy,
yeah, I mean,
right?
I get it though. Like if you're alone and it's it makes you not feel alone. It's probably like it knows you after a while because it learns as it goes, telling you all the things you want to hear, and you just feel like you have somebody to talk to, and to say all the right things. Because nobody wants to be alone.
No.
I mean, at times you do, but like even like just having somebody there for you, even if it's a robot, it probably feels nice.
I totally get it. It's just like you wouldn't have thought it would be that easy. You wouldn't have thought it'd be possible, but I suppose after a while it just becomes it becomes bigger than that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just wait till you fuck a robot.
Yeah.
Would you fuck it?
If there was nothing probably.
Yeah, I think I probably would too.
Yeah. I think obviously if I was in a relationship.
Right. This is all hypothetical.
This is all hypothetical.
Hypothetical. About a robot that's not even here.
I mean, there's people out there banging like flesh tubes.
Oh, dude, I fucked a couch when I was a kid.
Is it a lovely couch?
Oh, dude, when you're younger, you just fuck whatever.
I don't think I ever did anything like that.
You're a liar, dude. You have fucked a weird inanimate object at some point in your life.
I don't think I ever. I'll have to have a serious think about that and come back to you later.
Oh, dude, yeah, we used to have this gaming chair with like the hole in the back of it.
Oh my god!
And I went to town on that fucking thing, dude.
My god!
I fucking had that bitch in doggy style, dog. I had that ass bouncing back, dude.
What a picture!
Huh?
What a picture!
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know how I feel about that picture in my head. See, then if I was like part cyborg, I could just go, yeah, let's just get rid of that. Taboo fucking a gaming chair. Let's get that out of that.
Dude, listen, you got to fuck weird things when you're younger. I mean, even if you're like, your entire life, you got to fuck weird things.
I don't know what you get up to, young man.
Whatever I want,
man.
Dude.
That's a British comedy show. Young man. It's two old women. It will go over everyone's heads here, but it's funny for me.
Two funny British women? Is that a
It's
thing?
actually a man dressed as a woman.
Okay.
An old woman. It's like a comedian, and there's two old women, and they're running around the thing, and like around town and stuff, and if any men like get near them or whatever, they'll like specifically like make sure their hand touches them, and then be like, "Oh, young man, you're so naughty." Like it was just this thing.
Did you ever like look back at like Johnny Bravo and like how canceled he would be today?
See, I remember Johnny Bravo and it being fucking awesome.
It was awesome.
But I don't remember why. I don't remember like the details.
He literally is just a dude who's trying to get pussy. I feel like that is the show. He is just
Oh, really?
always out trying to get pussy. Hey, there's
remember
sexy
he
mama.
was- Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He did the.
Yeah. He was a funny character, but
He
like
was.
this show was just him always trying to get pussy
And failing.
and failing. He
And
never.
failing.
I don't think he ever got puss.
I remember watching it, but I think I just like it's one of those things where you just you just let it soak in. You don't really pay attention.
As a kid,
to
you
what's
watch
going on.
it, you're like, this is just funny.
Yeah.
But when you look at it now, you're like, this guy was just a creep. Always
true.
trying to get pussy.
That
Pepe
is
Le
true.
Pew was worse.
Oh shit! What did Pepe Le Pew do?
What's
Well-
Pepe Le Pew?
I mean,
He
it sounds
was
like
a
sounds like
skunk.
one of your people.
He's a skunk on Looney Tunes, but
Skunk on
he would
Looney
always be infatuated with like a female skunk, and oftentimes like Tom the cat would get like white paint on him, and he would end up looking like a skunk, and Pepe Le Pew would get like very rapey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think I remember Pepe Le Pew being pretty rapey, but as a
Oh,
kid,
yeah.
you don't see it.
I don't remember that. I think I can kind of picture it in my head.
A rapey skunk.
Just the skunk part. Like I think I can picture what it might have looked like,
Here, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, Kyle's
Um,
got us.
but I don't remember the show. I'll be honest. I don't remember it at all.
I don't know if it'd fly today. Here we go. Here's the picture.
This guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember that.
How did they
but
make a
once
skunk
again-
look Italian? That's interesting.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It's impressive.
Right, I want you to make a skunk, and I want you to make him look Italian. Go. Come back when you're ready.
And they nailed it.
Yeah,
They fucking nailed it.
that's quite an incredible feat, really.
Yeah. Dude, I hate that I didn't even start the podcast out like this, but Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
My Christmas starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of started when I came to the US because I've just been like eating and drinking and being merry pretty much from the moment I arrived.
What's the-
Eggnog. I've been drinking a lot of eggnog
Oh, dude, I don't
with
know.
whiskey or rum.
Speaking of, dude, should we
Have a little whiskey.
have a little whiskey?
I'm down.
Pause. Yeah, it'd feel really weird to do a podcast with you that doesn't involve a little bit of whiskey.
Yeah,
It
I
is
know.
early, but I mean, it's you, dude.
Ugh.
It's like tradition for us.
Look at that. There was a lot of pressure. This has been in a plane. So
Monkey shoulder, I've never had this.
Monkey Shoulder is fantastic. It's like one of the only blends I like to drink.
Give Kyle a little bit there too.
Wow, you got like a pint glass there.
Thank you.
All right, cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
I've missed you, buddy.
Merry Christmas
I've
and
missed you, Ranker.
Happy New Year. I
Ranky.
know, it's been a while,
I
man.
love you, dude. Every time I see you, it's so much fun.
We always have a good time.
Well, we cheers and you didn't sip, so that's kind of rude.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's cheers again.
Yeah, yeah.
Double cheers. Look at me. In France, you say
You
some-
got to fucking do it, brother. You're gonna disrespect me like that.
So in France, when you do it, you say santé,
Santé.
which means like good health.
Santé.
But you have to look in each other's eyes when you do it. You
All right, let's
ready?
do it.
You ready? Santé.
Santé. And then we do this.
It's good.
Fuck, dude. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice. Like there's not a lot of blends that I quite like to drink.
Didn't I
Straight.
introduce you to Jefferson last time you were with me?
Is that a person?
No, it's a whiskey.
Right. Okay.
And I think you were like, "Oh, mate, this is amazing. This is
Jefferson.
incredible."
It's incredible. Imagine if I actually spoke like that. Imagine if I came and I was like, hello, Taboo. Let's talk about stuff. It would be funny. It's like, that's kind of like Spinal Tap. You ever seen Spinal Tap?
Negative. Isn't that what you get when you're pregnant?
I don't know, actually. Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
they're all-
Scottish whiskey.
Yeah, it's good. It's my jam.
What all do the Scottish and Irish do other than fucking make whiskeys and party?
Lots of golf.
Golf? Okay.
Well, no, in Scotland, golf's big, you know.
It's a lot of white people, so it makes sense.
Golf is huge. Ireland, I don't know so much about golf in Ireland.
I don't
I'm
know much about
assuming
golf
there's-
either, dude.
It's fun. It's quite a relaxing sport. You know?
Yeah. I've been I play a lot of basketball, man.
I do not.
All right. Dude, so Christmas is the Christmas spirit bigger here in the States or back
Oh,
over there
yeah.
in France? Like do y'all
There's
Alright.
areas of France where, like, if you go over towards like the East Coast, where like you're bordering Germany. It's like, man, like Christmas is like massive.
So they celebrate Christmas in Germany and France too.
Yeah, but I think whatever happens anywhere in the world, America does it bigger. Like that's just reality.
Hey, and I'm gonna cheers you to that, dude. Fucking America's number one. Like your wife's from Shanghai, right?
Yeah, near Shanghai.
Dude, does Shanghai? Do they have Christmas?
Yeah, not really. Like they've bought into the idea of like getting gifts and like eating food.
Because it was like
it's not deep. It's not a deep thing.
Yeah, it was like originally it was just like a Christian holiday celebrating like the birth of Jesus.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of just turned into a time of joy and gift giving and being with family. And I love that.
It is my favorite time of year. Like literally, it's my favorite time of year. I am a massive child. Yeah. And I love Christmas.
Dude, it's the best.
I'm a kid. You can hear the change in my voice.
Dude, I see it in your face. Like you look 40, but also like 12 at the same time.
What did you say? I look 20. What was that? I look 20. Yeah, Christmas is fucking fantastic, man. Like I literally don't. I could just live Christmas like all year round. Yeah,
no, I talked to some people who were like, I fucking hate Christmas. I'm like, hey, you might have hated it when you were a kid, but you have a whole life to make a new opportunity and make it something better. It doesn't have to just be bad memories. Like I always tell people, it's like, no matter what your religion is, no matter what you believe, dude, spend this time with family and friends.
Oh, yeah,
and it's the best.
It's amazing. And like, my goal at Christmas is to get to the end of Christmas and New Year and be sick of eating and drinking loads.
That's everyone, yeah.
Right? I want to make... If I get to the end of the holiday season and I'm not sick of eating and drinking loads,
you failed.
I haven't done a good enough job.
Yeah, you failed. You know what I mean? It's like you know, buddies going out for their 21st birthday and like you don't get your buddy blackout drunk or sick. You're like, you failed him as a friend.
My little brother, I took out for his 21st birthday, and yes, it definitely ended up with him passed out somewhere with a penises drawn all over his face. I have photos somewhere,
and that's what friends do.
But my missus didn't get it because like that part of like, she's like, why would you do that to him? Like, you love him. And I'm like, because it's funny. It's like, you're making him feel ill. You're making him have a horrible time. It's just a part of the deal.
Dude, that's what being a good friend, a good brother is. It's like you talk shit to your friends and you kick them while they're down at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
But you also help them back up.
Yeah.
But you fucking, dude. You gotta talk some shit.
I don't need anyone to do it to me. I do it to myself.
Oh, dude. I look into the mirror every day. I'm like, you fucking suck, dude. Do you ever look into the mirror while you jack off?
I can't say I have.
Dude, try it. Dude, I'll be in there fucking, oh my God.
I think I'd be embarrassed.
Oh, dude.
I'd be like, stop looking.
I'll look at myself and I'll talk to myself. I'm like, God damn, Mitch, your dick is so big in my hands. God, your cock is so smooth.
Stop putting these weird things. I'm going to think about these. I'm going to be on my plane tomorrow and I'm going to suddenly be like, I'm going to like walk past a mirror in the bathroom and just be like,
do you have smooth balls?
I'll see you.
Do you have smooth balls?
Of course.
Yeah, I'd imagine. You don't have alopecia, but like you're pretty smooth.
No, I don't have. No. I have smooth balls because I make them smooth.
Yeah. I have smooth balls naturally, dude.
No, I don't. No. I think it's... No, I think I have hair in the right places.
Yeah.
I don't think my balls are particularly hairy.
No, dude. I like a smooth sack.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing worse than having a rainforest down there for anybody. Do you know? Although it is a thing people quite like, isn't it? Some people are into that.
Oh, dude, my stepbrother is one of the hairiest dudes I've ever seen in my life. And we went to a gay bar down in New Orleans called Oz. I don't know if you ever went there when we were in New Orleans. Oh, dude, he's just shirtless on stage, and the gay guys are fucking eating him alive, dude. They love that hair. Oh, my God, love the hair. I mean, I know some girls that fucking love the hair, too. I'm a pretty smooth feller.
Yeah, see, I like, you can see I'm not exactly a particularly hairy man. Yeah, you're not really either.
Negative. I got like no butt hair, back hair, got a little bit of chest hair.
I have like 2 hairs or something in my chest, and then my beard is non-existent. Like, this is about 4 days of growth. It's quite good. It means that I can just like my razor game doesn't need to be particularly good. Like, as long as it does the job. Like, I bought like a $10 electric razor and it does fantastic. All the reviews are like, this doesn't do shit, doesn't work at all. And I'm like, on my baby hairs, that's gonna work like a fucking gem, and it does. Perfect.
Dude, I shaved today for you.
Thank you. I haven't shaved today. I haven't slept today. So
I know.
forgive my.
That's why we're drinking whiskey, dude. If I can get
erratic.
little pick me up.
Yeah.
Cheers. Or what was it? Salute? What?
Santé.
Santé. We had that eye contact the whole time.
Yeah.
It's very intimate. I like it. Santé. And you don't fucking disconnect.
No, you look when you say santé, you know. So if you use a group of you, you'll kind of like do that.
Fucking
Yeah.
Santé.
So you gotta look and say santé.
Fuck, where do I look?
It's a beautiful thing, actually. It's like good health. This is good health, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice. You know what's funny though? This is really funny.
It better be.
So I am used to kissing people hello and goodbye, right? That's what we do in France.
All right, Johnny Bravo.
So you kiss two cheeks, double cheek, right? And I was saying goodbye to a friend last week, and I was like, "See you later." And so I went in to kiss a cheek and do the double cheek. She went in for a hug. So it was just this awkward moment where I went to do the double cheek, and she was like, "What's going on?" And we just both pissed ourselves laughing because I was like, "Oh my God, I'm just so used to that being a thing when you say goodbye, even with like just all my friends. You don't shake hands there,
Dude, you
just kiss.
You've never kissed me on the cheek, dude. I'm so fucking
I will do
offended.
that. I'll do it to you
Dude,
today.
that sounds amazing.
I'll kiss you on your cheek today.
Do you actually? All right, so I've seen them do it. It's like kissing like the side where you don't fully kiss it.
Yeah.
Or do you get like full cheek with them lips?
No, you just like you kind of like you don't actually touch, but you do that, you know. So
Whenever you eat nasty, you fucking kiss both cheeks before you go in. Dude. I do
it's
that.
just the French style,
Yeah.
you know. You just got to pay respects to each buttock before you.
Hey, it's the tribute, dude.
The tribute, the pre-game tribute.
I love that. Yeah, man. I don't know.
So I'm trying to like. I'd say that's the biggest thing I've got to like watch, because it's embarrassing for everybody involved, because you're going to like, you're doing like a handshake, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, imagine if like, I don't know, you lived in a country where you slapped each other to say hello and goodbye, and you came to America and you went and like slap someone and say goodbye. See you later. They'd be like, what the fuck?
It's like people on sports teams, they slap ass. Good job.
They do.
Slap ass.
They do.
Yeah.
They do slap a lot.
And
of
dude,
asses.
listen, I like my last tour manager before I would go on stage, he'd give me an ass slap. Before every time I went on stage.
I slap a lot of my friends' asses.
Yeah, and I didn't realize how much I loved it. I loved it. And then I got a new TM. She's a girl, and I feel inappropriate asking her to slap my ass before I go on. So if there's like a stage hand on the stage, I'm like, hey, buddy, I'm about to go on. Could you do something for me? Like as I'm walking on. And every time they're like, yes. And it just gets my head in the zone. I don't know what it is.
It's just that spank.
Yeah, it's like, all right, it's game time.
I think funnily enough, I think I'm different with my American friends than I am back home.
How so?
Like my missus finds it really funny when I'm like on the phone and I'm like I'll call a lot of my friends, but I'll be like, what's up, baby? How you doing? Like, and I would never say that to like my French friends, right? I wouldn't be like, what's up, baby? But with my American friends, I'm like, and then I'm slapping their asses and we're just doing silly shit. But like, my missus knows when I'm like on the phone to an American friend or like a French or British friend, because the way I talk, it just
dude, me and you,
it's just natural. I'm just like, what's up, baby? How you doing? Like, it's just
me and you will be talking about like sucking dick or whatever, dude.
Yes, exactly. I know you. You know.
Yeah. You know I'm good at it, right? Dude, yeah.
An absolute pro, I have to say.
Yeah.
Like, professional, you know. Nothing gets in the way.
Yeah, whenever he comes, he says, bloody hell.
Fucking hell, geezer. Fucking hell, governor.
I'm going to come, mate. I love that. Yeah, I wanted to know, like, I'm glad y'all celebrate Christmas. What was the best Christmas gift you ever got?
Oh, dude, my missus gave me a brand new MacBook Pro, like top of the range, smackaroony.
Oh, you got
2017.
You got to impregnate her.
And I was like, shit, oh, that was a big surprise. That was wicked. And then the next year she got me a set of the small Genelec 8010s to so that when I'm like traveling around to hotels, I can have my little monitors with me.
Nice.
So for a long time I was traveling with like a sub pack and my two Genelecs. Fuck, it's like like having a little mini studio because they're near field monitors. So you got the music straight into you, and then you got the sub. So you got your sub. Fucking phenomenal, amazing. Yeah, no, that Christmas present was epic. My mum has always like absolutely knocked it out of the park. Like she's always been incredible. Like I remember one year she bought me a 12-string guitar. That was awesome. She's definitely like she is a great present giver. Like this year we're all doing like Secret Santa. Mm-hmm. So my whole family's coming over to France. My mum already lives in France, right? And yeah, so we're doing Secret Santa. And like everybody wants my mum to be there because she's gonna absolutely crush it with the gift, right?
Women are the best at giving gifts.
My stepdad is not.
That's what I'm saying. Women do an amazing job.
I would say I'm up there with my mum on the present giving levels.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand by that.
It's like every woman that's ever that's in my life or has ever been in my life have always been really good.
Yeah.
At giving
gifts. Are you good at giving gifts?
I'm okay.
I get too excited and then I can't wait to give them. So like I'll buy a gift and I always give it early.
Yeah, you treat it like Hanukkah. You're giving a gift every night.
Are you sure you don't? Yeah, I'm like, I remember I bought my missus a bike and we were living in Shanghai and like I had it hidden somewhere, had it taken care of, but I could not handle it. So I was like, do you maybe want your gift a little bit early? And then she's like, no, I want it on the, well, then we can like, yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Like I'll talk them into the point where they're like, okay, all right, I'll have it. Dude. And then like I'll give it to them like a week early and then Christmas comes or birthday comes and it's like, I'm like a massive kid when it comes to like Christmas and gifts and shit.
Yeah.
I find it really hard to like wait. I was the kid that was running around searching for gifts in the house for sure.
Where'd you grow up?
Horsham.
Where's that?
It's halfway between London and Brighton. It's kind of like.
Did they have Santa Claus and other? Is Santa Claus a thing?
Of course.
Okay, I didn't know if like Christmas.
Father Christmas, I'd say.
Father Christmas.
Yeah, we don't use. Well, we do, but not as much as like it's more Father Christmas.
I mean, was it like a fat man coming down the chimney eating cookies and milk?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like subtly totally different. It's the same thing.
I don't know. Just Father Christmas. I mean, Father.
In France, it's Pierre Noël.
Pierre Noël.
Pierre, Father.
Pierre. Noël.
Noel is,
and that stands for Father Christmas.
Father Christmas, Pierre.
Pierre Noël, and it ain't Santa Claus. Like,
well, it's exactly the same.
But did they call it Santa Claus? Is it fucking Kris Kringle coming in there?
Well, yeah, but they don't call it Santa Claus. They call it Pierre Noël.
But it's the same fat man.
Yeah, it's the same fat man.
I got you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just making sure, dude. I don't know if y'all Santa Claus is a fucking, skinny assassin coming in fucking the window with like that little thing that cuts the window perfectly. He fucking still puts Christmas down and says, "Good day, mate."
I have a chimney, so luckily I'm good this year.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do if you don't have a chimney,
dude?
Like, what if you live in an apartment and you don't have a chimney? How do you explain that to your kids?
Well, I don't know how you lie to your kids. I mean, I get it.
I
feel like lying to kids is probably a lot of fun.
So, my wife is like, for a period of time, was dead against, like, if we have kids, right? She was really against the whole idea of like doing Christmas because she felt really bad about lying to them about Father Christmas, right? So I was like, no kids are like upset about the fact that their parents, like, she's like, yeah, but I don't want to lie to them. I don't want to tell them this thing's happening that's not. And I'm like, no, but that's the magic of it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't grow up and go, fucking no, I hate my mum and my dad for lying to me and telling me Father Christmas is real. It's fantastic, which is why as we get older, we still fucking love Christmas, is because of that magic that it created.
Yeah.
Luckily, she's come around. I've put it in, I've put it in.
You're
writing.
like, no, we're going to lie to our hypothetical kids.
Yeah.
Until the day that they figure out we're lying to them.
Yeah, because it is like, the one thing I've like found out from a bunch of friends that have had kids is like, when you have kids, you relive your childhood to a certain extent, right? Mm-hmm. Christmas becomes magic, like just as magical because you're living it through the kids' eyes, right? That's pretty cool. But I don't know. I like the idea of having kids, but I don't know if I can deal with the responsibility.
That's the thing. I'm infatuated with the idea.
Yeah, I love it, but at the same time, it's like, right, so I can't just do what I want when I want.
You know what that means, dude? You're selfish.
Oh, yeah. I am and I'm not. No, I am probably.
Yeah. But yeah, dude,
But I'm not.
You
I'm
could
not,
also
but
you could
I
also
am.
use the lie to the kids halfway through the year. Like, if you're bad, Santa's not going to come see you this year.
Yes, you could be an arsehole.
Dude, my dad.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's good, actually. You could be like, if you do not eat your broccoli, Santa is going to know about it.
I love
and there's
that people.
fucking trouble.
I love that your people are just like, you being bad is just not eating your fucking broccoli. That's where your mind went.
Dude, it's definitely, eating your greens, man. You got to eat those greens, baby.
Yeah, dude, but that's just a great way to keep a kid in line throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
God, lying to kids sounds fun.
It does. It does. And I really like the idea of living Christmas through. Like, it's weird because you do you have any friends with kids?
Yeah.
I don't have a ton, but I have like some, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you talk to them and it's always this like split where it's like, yeah, I love having the kids and I wouldn't change it for the world, but like I've lost a bit of myself, like I've lost who I was or something. But at the same time, I've then got other friends who are just like, oh my God, like I would just never change it for the world. It's the most amazing thing. It's fulfilled my life. It's brought me everything I want, right? But I think nobody is like, I would change it, obviously, right? Because like, I think it like creates just something magical.
Well, it's also instinctual too, right?
Yeah.
You know, like we're
For some people, but I know people who are just like, I have no want to have kids.
Oh, I know.
But
a
I
lot
think
of
that
people
will
like that,
change.
Yeah.
I think at some point you will literally, like, I think chemicals will change in your body at some point.
Instinctual.
Suddenly, yeah.
It's instinctual. Because think about it, like even like 100 years ago, right? Say like you're a farmer, like you had to have a bunch of kids to like help you have the help with the farm. Like you were like, I have as many kids as I possibly.
Factory.
Yeah, you need to. You have as many kids as possible to help out with everything going on. Like that's,
Jam.
It's
So you have it for
well,
that.
even like a generation ago, like my parents, right? Like my parents, like all their friends had kids by like 20.
Right.
And I'm 28. Like I have a few friends that have kids, but I definitely have most of my friends do not.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how far that's come to. Let's have as many as we can, and then hey, we're having them. Everyone has them, and then it's like not a lot of people have kids anymore.
I suppose I'm scared of like. I know that I will be 100% dedicated to those kids, or the kid if I had a kid. Right. I know that without question. Like I know I would. But like I'm scared of that, I suppose. You know what I mean? It's quite a scary thing to feel like without question you're gonna stop being the person you are now and adapt and become someone different. It's a beautiful thing, and like I'm sure I'd love it, but like I just can't. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like, I don't know what I want sometimes. Like, I find it really hard to make a decision. So I'm just like, hey, if we get pregnant, we get pregnant.
Amen to that. Dude, another reason why people aren't having kids right now, dude, fucking times are hard, bro. I don't know. Like, no one owns a house. It's hard to own a house. Like, I don't know how it is over there in France where you're at. But
I do own a house.
I know you own your place. I don't know how the housing market over there is, but over here, it's
very different
fucked.
from here, but it depends where you are, right? I bought in a town that was like on the come up, and you know we were able to buy it outright. But yeah, like mortgages are crazy, dude. Like I was reading something the other day that was like, if you buy a house in America
it's like 8%.
for like 150 grand,
you can't buy a house for 150 grand in America.
Shut up. Okay. Did you hear the word if?
All right, yeah.
Mitch.
You probably could do it like in Ponchatoula, fucking Louisiana.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somewhere in like New York State or somewhere like for sure. Like there's definitely.
Yeah, you can go to
housing.
fucking, bumfuck Nebraska and probably get it done.
But if you bought a house for 150, it was talking about you're going to pay 200 on top. So you buy it for 150, you pay 350 grand over your lifetime altogether, right? And you might sell it for 350 thinking you've made 200 grand, but you probably haven't. it's you got to play the market, right? You got to like.
Kyle, can you look up the average cost of a home in Denver, Colorado?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet it's wild.
It's probably like $700,000.
But there's something wonderful about just saying, this is my house.
Oh, absolutely.
I know I'm not going to get kicked out. I know I'm not going to do this and do that. But I was reading a book, going back to this 5 a.m. club thing. I was reading a book, like audio book, actually. There's
quit
app
acting
called
smart, dude. You're fucking listening to a podcast.
I do read, all right? I'm currently reading a book called Geek Love. Yeah, I actually started a book club. That's how fucking weird I'm
You were
becoming.
dude. Y'all fucking drink tea and eat crumpets?
Well, it's the book club is like, I've got a few friends and we like getting together and drinking, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to read more. Let's like start a book club, because one of my friends is like almost has a fetish about books. She likes the smell. She likes the feel. Like, yeah, she loves it.
She's fucking wet as
Yeah,
shit.
she loves it. So her and her husband are like, I was like, hey, maybe you start a book club, and she was like, yo, and then it's just happened. And now like we haven't had our first get together, but we're starting our first book called Geek Love. But anyway, so I'm not a good reader. Like, I'll read a page and then I'll have to read the page again, and then I'll like go 4 pages ahead, and then I'll have to like go back again because I've forgotten what I was reading, because the whole time I'm thinking about like AI or like where I'm going, or Conor McGregor on a yacht. You know what I mean? I'm just
They're
like,
great thoughts.
yeah. But I was listening to this podcast about finances. It wasn't a podcast. It's Headway, which is like an app where it like feeds you a book in 15 minutes. It grabs the most important things and like feeds them to you. It's like, this is what you need to know from this book. So it was talking about having not equity. What's it called? Where you have like things.
Liquidity.
No,
Equity.
no, an investment. Assets.
Yeah.
So it's talking about an asset and something else. Anyway, and an asset is supposed to be making you money, right? It's supposed to be. And it was saying, you know, when you look at something, if you're not making money from it, if it's not over time making you money, it's not classed as an asset. So I think some of the time we're buying, like people are buying houses, and it actually ends up being a negative, right? Not being an asset. It was talking about that anyway. And it was saying how a lot of rich people are like, if they're buying assets, it's because they're buying it outright. They're buying a house outright. So there's no like, and then they're just sitting on it for like, it's crazy, man. Like, I feel like there's this massive like hourglass thing where we're all struggling getting mortgages and like, you know, fucking working our asses off, and then you got the other side. It's like,
Well, it's
anyway, that's getting into a whole other conversation.
Well, one of the things that's fucked in the States is you have like places like people like BlackRock, like these massive financial conglomerates buying up all these properties and basically controlling the housing market right now, where it's like, you know, they can price it to whatever they want it because they own
because
like
they're buying
80%.
loads of it, right?
They own so much of it right now.
So, and a fun fact on that: the median sale price in Colorado is $554,990. That was last year, and
that's the average.
And the median price for the nation is $366,900. And to add on to what you guys were talking about, recently a lot of cities have started to ban or restrict Airbnb, so that people are in an attempt to drop rent rates and help fix the housing market.
Well, dude, last year 1/3 of properties bought were like for Airbnb and rentals.
Yeah.
And also like Airbnb is down big, bro.
Yeah,
it's down, really?
Huge. It's down like, I think it was down like 80% in Austin, Texas or something like that.
Santa Monica, San Francisco, New York, London, Amsterdam.
But
Berlin,
why? That's my...
You know why? Because fucking hotels are back, baby. Because like, fuck, all right, I'm going to spend $250 for an Airbnb, but then I have a $200 cleaning fee, and I'm paying a cleaning fee, and then you expect me to clean the fucking place.
No, that's
why am I
ridiculous,
paying a cleaning fee if I have to also make sure the dishes are done? Where I can just go to a hotel for $150, I can fucking jerk off. I can leave the fucking tissues on the side, and whenever I go get dinner and I come back, they've cleaned up my cum.
I've noticed that a lot of subjects usually rotate back to in some way jerking off with you.
It's a big part of my life.
Yeah.
It's a big part of my life.
Yeah. It's like we talk about anything and we're talking about the housing market and here we are back to jerking off. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah. I mean, you want to buy a home so you can jerk off on your property.
Yeah.
Like, I own this, dude. I'm going to jerk off. I will jerk off in the front yard.
I think I agree on that.
Yeah,
Like
dude, it's your yard.
no, not that. Sometimes I'll look into like an Airbnb and I'll look at everything and I'm like, wow, that's a really good price. And then like you suddenly realize you're paying all this and that. And then it's like I got an Airbnb in fucking central Seattle for like 3 days or something, 2-3 days, and it was like $1,700, and it was like a 2-bedroom apartment. And we managed to like, you know, a bunch of us just like went in there and like fucking had a great time, and it was good, but because we're all in there together, right? But at the same time, and actually it's funny because we all arrived and we had a really good night, and I think we were all feeling like really happy just to be together. We all just ended up sleeping in the same bed, like 5 of us. We were just like
Kissing each other on the cheek.
Let's just go and lie in bed and like watch. Don't worry, I've told my missus this. She knows this. Let's just like watch like a really like cute film and just like lie in bed and all hang out together, you know. And that's the beauty. Like in a hotel, you're not going to get that same thing. But $1,700.
Yeah, dude, I did a fucking Airbnb outside of somewhere in Illinois during summer camp. And the Airbnb said it could fit like 6 people. And originally we only had 4 people staying with us. But someone needed a place to crash. I was like, you can come stay with me. Then Airbnb hit us up because they had like a camera. Like, you brought another person that stayed. We're going to charge you an extra $150. I'm like, yo,
What?
fuck you. It says it can sleep these people.
Yeah.
And you're going to say, I'm going to charge you because they weren't, I didn't say they were saying, dude, we're fucking in there for a couple hours because we're playing a festival. Fuck you.
But we're all like, I don't think every person that's doing Airbnb is doing it and like just like balling out of control and just like, hey, I got this extra money. So I think some people are like, you know, they've pushed themselves to their absolute limit to do Airbnb. Like, they've bought another house and like push their funds to the point where unless they rent it out, unless they make the money, you know, unless they have people using it, then they're going to be like fucked.
Yeah,
like we're all struggling. We're all fighting. We're all trying to do the best we can do. Right. But there's obviously on the flip side, people that have like 50 houses and they're Airbnb in them all, and it's just like a massive fucking, you know, money grab.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's always hard, isn't it? Like when you see someone trying to get their money, sometimes it can feel a little bit like, what the fuck? But then on the same side, we're all just trying to get like ours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it like. Yeah, I don't know how it is over there where you're living, but like, dude, yeah, the comedy.
The comedy? You can't get it out of your mouth, can you? The comedy.
The economy.
In this economy?
The economy here is just so fucked, man. Because like I said, no one's able to like buy a house. Rents through the fucking roof. You know, these even festival prices are like,
well, look,
tripled.
everything's getting cancelled, right? Didn't like one big New Year's Eve party get cancelled? Infrasound got cancelled.
I read on Twitter this morning, I think Sonic Bloom is done.
That's it. Yeah,
Sonic Bloom, because the ranch.
Is it Infrasound New Year's Eve got cancelled? Sonic Bloom got cancelled.
Yeah, Sonic
might be like that. Might be wrong.
Sonic Bloom's not during New Year's, but it's a festival out here in Colorado that's been going on for a long time.
No. Yeah, Sonic Bloom. Yeah, that's what I mean. But Infrasound New Year's Eve, I think.
Look it up, Kyle. But yeah, I mean, it's like
Sonic Bloom is on hiatus in 2024. They may be coming back.
But the thing is, I doubt they will.
What about Infrasound New Year's Eve? I feel like I saw something today.
Well, it's like all these smaller festivals that aren't like an Electric Forest or a Lost Lands or EDC. They're done. Like Sonic Bloom, sick fucking festival. Probably not going to happen again. 515 Alive, Cosmic Kingdom, one of the coolest festivals in my opinion. Cosmic Kingdom,
great time playing there.
Oh, dude, fucking kick-ass festival in the middle of Iowa with all these knights fucking fighting each other with swords.
That was tight.
God, it's so cool, bro.
Yeah.
What a sick idea.
Yeah.
Like Middlelands was a festival that tried doing that. I think it only went like
Metallands.
Middlelands.
Oh, Middlelands.
Middle.
I thought it was like Lost Lands, but for metal music.
Oh, dude, that would
Metallands.
be fucking gnarly, dude. I'd fucking buy a ticket to that shit.
Yeah, it looks like Infrasound New Year's Eve is canceled.
Yeah,
but I do not know for how long. Yeah, they're also saying until 2024.
They're probably not going to come back, man. Like, a lot of these festivals can't survive, like, taking a year off because they already lost money the year before. I had Disco Donnie on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
and also like Dan Green.
this
Both
isn't comfortable.
yeah,
I
both
tried to get into a comfortable position, but I was more comfortable.
Dan Green was the owner and operator of
Yeah, I love Dan
515
Green.
Alive and Cosmic Kingdom, and Disco Donnie does fucking everything.
Yeah,
But I was talking to them, and it wasn't the same episode, but both of them were like, to have a festival, you can't expect to make money the first couple of years. You're gonna lose your ass,
Yeah.
but you have to be consistent. These festivals, like, if you're having to take a year off, like, your investors
Yeah,
are gone, your
that's-
sponsors
yeah,
are
yeah.
gone. You lost $2 million that year before, so we can't do it. If we take a year off, we should just call it quits.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that consistency's gone. That fan base that who were saying we're gonna go here every year is gone. So now there's all that's left are like a Lost Lands or like a Electric Forest or like a EDC or a Bonnaroo, which I'm no discredit these festivals, amazing festivals,
Yeah.
great lineups, but like their asking prices just for entry are out of this fucking world, right?
I haven't
so
even
you spend,
looked. Like,
we did this the other day on the podcast. Electric Forest tickets were like $800 or something like that.
whoa,
Yeah, just for you to like camp, just to park your car and go check out the festival. Which, like, when you're spending that much money on a fucking festival, you're coming into town. I'm coming into town on a headline show, on
Yeah.
a tour maybe. Dude, I just spent $2,000 at this weekend. I can't go to shows for another 4 months.
yeah.
And it's really fucking hard for like.
I think it's hard for. I think across the board right now, it's hard for everybody. Like, on the side of the artists, it's getting harder.
I'm gonna take a little bit more.
Yeah, you go wild. On the side of the artists, it's getting harder. On the side of the consumers, it's getting harder. Like, on all sides, you cheeky little fucker.
You cheeky little bastard, you. Hand this to Kyle. Actually,
How am I going to hold
keep
it
talking.
down tonight?
You're not, dude. You're gonna fucking train wreck, and
Train-
you're gonna spin it back every 2 songs because
I
you're gonna
gotta-
be wasted.
I got to try.
Remember that time in New Orleans, dude? Me,
Yeah,
you, and
yeah.
Baldy late night.
Yeah.
You spun it back like every song, and I was like, I fucking love you. oh hell no, mate. We gotta fucking have a party here.
I do like to do that. I've got to try and hold it down. So I'm filming tonight, like 3 camera shoot.
Oh, dude. So I'm gonna count how many times you spin it back and yell at everybody.
All right, let's see. There's
What's the
definitely
over
been
under on
moments.
this? What's the over under, dude? I'm going 4.
4 spin backs.
I'm going on to the over 4.
Over 4.
Yeah.
What is this over under thing that I keep
It's
hearing?
sports betting shit, but
Yeah, but what does it mean?
You said
So,
Because I
like-
hear about it and I don't know.
So,
what it
like,
is.
what's the over under on like Brock Purdy throwing it to Christian McCaffrey, right? So it's like under 4 or over 4. So you bet it's gonna throw it to him under 4 tries or over 4.
Yeah, you take the average per game, and then you
You go over
above
or
average
under.
or below average.
Yeah, like Jalen Hurts is gonna have over 29 yards, 29 and a half yards, or
Did you
under.
Did you see the Los Angeles,
Don't even talk about the Rams right now.
the Rams versus?
Don't. Don't.
Why did they just beat the Saints?
They beat the fuck out of them last night.
Oh my
dude.
god! Dude,
Beat the fuck out of them.
The
I'm wearing a Saints fucking camo shit
the
right
Las
now.
Vegas
The Raiders.
The Raiders just crushed the Rams so hard, and then the Rams beat the Saints.
beat the fuck.
Damn. I feel for you, bro. I feel for you, man.
It wasn't. You're thinking of the Chargers. The Raiders beat the fuck out of the Chargers.
Oh, the Chargers.
Yeah,
yes,
that
that's
was
right.
that was sad. And
So wait,
so was
there's-
last night was sad too.
So is there 2 LA
Yeah, how
teams?
stupid is that?
I can't comment on that.
You can.
Well, I can. I don't know. I suppose LA's a big place.
It is.
But yeah, it seems.
It's stupid.
Are there any other
the
places?
The Chargers
that
used
do
to be
that?
in San Diego. They used to be the San Diego Chargers.
Yes, they did.
Why not have that still? Because the Chargers have the smallest fan base in the NFL. No one gives a fuck. Already in LA, no one gives a fuck about football. No one gives a fuck about football in LA. I'm not going to say nobody. They obviously got fans. But like, as far as LA goes, that is not a football town. But yet they're going to have
Right.
2 football teams in the town.
So, but why? I'm intrigued.
Money.
Who thought that? Yeah, but
Basketball.
Basketball, dude, LA is a basketball town. It's not
Yeah,
a football
for
town.
sure.
It's not a football town. because they have like the Clippers, they got the fucking Lakers. Lakers are
So maybe they're just trying to make it a film. Maybe they thought, well, we got the Clippers and the Lakers, so let's have, the Chargers and the Rams.
Yeah.
So out of interest, are there any other cities that have 2
New York.
football teams?
They have the New York Giants and the New York Jets.
Giants and Jets.
Well, that's the New York City because the New
and
York
there's
also has
the
Buffalo.
Mets and the
Yeah, they have 2 teams. And I don't get it, man, because there's so many markets out there that deserve a team. Like the Rams used to be in St. Louis. And whenever the Rams left
Yeah.
St. Louis, I've talked to people in St. Louis. St. Louis, the people there are amazing.
Do they have any teams?
The
now?
Cardinals.
Okay.
And then also the XFL, which is like the amateur sports league. They have the Battlehawks. But because the Rams left, and I've talked to so many people in St. Louis who were like, this city has never been the same ever since the Rams left. Like that puts a hole in a city.
Yeah, for sure.
Like because like a sports team, and people who listen to the podcast right now aren't a big sports fan. You don't have to turn this off. This is actually important, right? Like it builds community. It's something that everyone is going through together in a city. You go to a gas station, everyone's talking about it. You can walk up to a random person and be like, "Fuck, man, those wide receivers in Kansas City suck," and they'll be like, "Yeah, they do," and it will start a conversation.
Yeah.
It's something
a community thing. Yeah.
But also like New Orleans after Katrina. Katrina is a hurricane. I don't know if you know about destroyed the city.
Yeah.
But then they brought Drew Brees in, revitalized the city, won a Super Bowl. It revived the city.
Yeah,
Everybody had hope.
Yeah.
Everyone had hope. And whenever you take that out of a city like St. Louis, which is one of the most dangerous cities in the country right now, you take that little bit of hope away.
Yeah.
You're like,
and
I'm not going to rob
something different.
Yeah, I'm not going to rob that guy. He's wearing a Rams hoodie.
Yeah.
He's the same fan as me.
I see,
A Rams life. I'm going to rob this bitch. But then like the XFL like came in, and so it's like amateur football, like amateur pro. I won't say amateur. There's some ballers in there, and it's really entertaining. They're having like 34,000 people come to these games because they don't have teams anymore.
Yeah.
So these cities that have 2 teams, it's like, why not go to like a Portland, massive city, doesn't have a football team.
Yeah.
Oklahoma
You
City.
could find a place where they need or they want like a full team. Have you, talking about this, like building the community, have you seen Welcome to Wrexham, or have you heard about Wrexham?
Oh, is that
Ryan Reynolds and
something McKinney? It's
Rob McKinney.
Yeah, Rob McKinney. Yeah.
The other guy.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the joke. Ryan Reynolds and the other guy.
The other guy.
It's amazing. If you watch the TV show, right? They went in and I don't know if you know much about why it all happened.
I did. It was a shitty team, and they're massive soccer fans.
Well, no, they're
Football.
a legendary team, and they're not massive soccer fans. So it's a legendary team.
I'm just wrong, dude.
Yeah, fucking just shut up and listen, all right?
Dude.
I'll teach you something.
Okay. Learn me something real quick, baby.
So Rob McElhenney was doing a TV show called, there was that
It's
weird
Always
like
Sunny in
gaming.
Philad-
No,
Oh.
there's the gaming one that he was working on.
Fuck.
Some Magic Quest, Dragon Quest.
Something Quest.
Something Quest.
It is
Magic
something.
Quest, Dragon Quest, something Quest.
What is it, Kyle?
Mythic Quest.
Mythic Quest.
I love him.
So he was doing Mythic Quest, and his producer or writer or head writer or something was like always watching British football,
Soccer.
actual football.
Soccer.
Dude,
I like to see your football guys go toe to toe with my football.
guys.
Yeah, I like to see y'all's fucking football
Y'all's.
guys go fucking toe to toe with ours. Dude, see who fucking makes it past the 5-yard line.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, I get that. It's a very different game.
Yeah.
Very different game. Basically he was watching the head guy was like watching like football all the time. And then Rob McElhenney was like asking questions about it. And what he found out was that you can take a team. So in like NFL or in like basketball, whatever, you're in a certain league and that's it, right? That's even if you lose every game that year, you're still in that same league.
Yes.
Whereas in football, you can be in the very lowest league, like an unpaid, non-professional league, and you can go all the way to the top.
If you're good enough.
Yeah. You can get out of each league. So they were like, whoa, so we can like find a club that deserves it and we think is awesome, and we can go in and like help to make it something special, and we could take it to the top. And he's like, yeah, you could do that. So he then found Wrexham, which is one of the oldest football clubs in the world, and then basically got Ryan Reynolds involved because they needed more money and like they were good friends. And what they've done is incredible. Like this town where the mining died a long time ago. I think it was like the 80s. The mining just got like crushed, right?
Dude, that sucks, man.
Yeah, like a mining town where that's all like everything that's going on, and the football team, and everything's like popping off. Suddenly, the mining goes, which means that then like there's no money, and no people are leaving. So then the Wrexham Football Club starts to like just gather dust and is not doing well. For someone to come in and like everything's just amazing there now, like just the community, like the economy, like everything in that town, what they've created. You know, it's like you could look at it on the side of like, oh, these like Hollywood superstars are just coming in and like trying to make some money off a football team, but it's not. Like they've come in and they've taken massive risk. Like they've put in millions and millions and millions of dollars, but what they've created, yes, is getting better and pushing up, but it's creating such an amazing community and such an amazing thing. It's beautiful to watch. Yeah,
morale's up.
Yeah, man.
It's insane what like a winning team will do for a town. So like Kansas City, right? Here in the States, Kansas City, Missouri.
Chiefs, right?
Yeah, the Chiefs. Kansas City, Missouri. It's a whatever city. Always has been. It's been what, like, no offense to anybody in Kansas City. No, for real. No offense. I just played one of the best shows all year in Kansas City to end my yearly run.
I love,
amazing.
Yeah.
It's the best. Like the crowds there are amazing. City, yeah. But the city itself has always been like whatever. It's like nothing special. But now their fucking football team is kicking ass, building a dynasty. Now the city's on
his name Mahomes.
Yeah, that's the quarterback. Now the city's on the up. Everybody's morale's up. Everyone's good. People are moving there.
Yeah.
Everyone's making more money. It makes a difference. Now the city, from what was a whatever city, is now a dope city. See, Kansas City, I was going to make it good. I was going to say it. But what had always been like a, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just another city.
But moving
now
back
it's
to
a
like
dope
the
place.
community thing, like again, like one thing I was reading up about was like, whereas before everybody in the town was like wearing like Manchester United or like Chelsea t-shirts, and like it kind of broke the community up a little bit.
Yeah,
because there was
the
hardcore supporters who were thick and thin, but there was a lot of people wearing like different other. Suddenly now with like everything building and it all getting exciting, all the kids are just wearing Wrexham t-shirts. Wrexham shirts, like all the people are like supporting Wrexham, and that just brings everyone together, and that's beautiful, man.
So basically what can build the economy back in the United States is just build a good football team.
What kind of football? Do you mean like football?
Yeah,
like real football?
Yeah, like real ass football. Like real men out there fucking tackling each other in between the tackles, penetration.
I feel like NFL should be renamed Battle Ball.
Be pretty sick. I wouldn't be upset about it.
It kind of fits, right?
Battle Ball.
Well, because they're so like massive. They got these like, look like robots, right? They got all the pads and they're looking.
No,
like
dude, they're not
sick.
robots. They're fucking men.
Yeah, no, I mean like with all their shit on, it's like real serious shit. Like they look like giant robots, right? Battle Ball.
It's pretty sick.
Anyone get in touch with me if they'd like to invest in Battle Ball?
I'm a fan, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I had this thought the other day, and this is about to get wild, but stick with me for a bit, all right? So, like, obviously, like, there's crazy fucking wars going on in the world, like the Russia and Ukraine, where it's, like, all these innocent people and, like, Gaza and Israel, like, all these people are, like, just dying. Like, innocent people that have nothing to do with any of this, but it's, like, these leaders of Hamas or, like, the Israel army or Ukraine army or Russian army that are like saying, hey, you got to go do this. And soldiers follow orders. But like all these innocent people are dying. Doesn't matter which side you're on right now on anything. What sucks is people are fucking dying. That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
How cool would it be if these leaders just said, fuck these wars. We're going to set a date, and in 6 months, we're going to fucking fight it out. Mano y mano, like Jon Snow, like in fucking
that
Game
would be
of
amazing.
like Jon Snow in fucking Game of Thrones. Jake Paul will probably promote it. Who knows? Fucking Dana.
Or like how they're like building like robot armies, right?
Yeah.
Or you could be like, right, you could have like a battlefield which is like the size of like a game reserve, like we're talking like miles, like huge thing, and you put. It's like a battle. It's a war, but no one's involved. It's just robots. So you have robots here and robots here, and they have 3 weeks to like win, right?
To win.
It's like It's like proper. It's like a proper little mini contained war, and they have to like beat each other, and then whoever wins at the
Has to
end
jerk
is. No, we're not getting back there, right?
Dude, whoever fucking wins gets their dick sucked. No, but I'm just saying, like, how much, like, it's like a gentleman's way of winning a war. Like, quit sending all these people to fight
Let's
each other.
just go and box.
Let's go and box. It's a gentleman's. It's a
Yeah, but
gentleman.
then next thing you know, we're gonna have like. Suddenly they'll be putting boxers and like MMA fighters in the position of like in the
war?
position of power.
Those guys know hard work.
Yeah,
They know fucking. I don't know. That's not a bad thing. Those people are hard.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, like
I don't
if
know. I feel like whoever's in power, it doesn't seem to make a huge amount of difference.
no, it does not. This shit's ridiculous. But like, what if like Zelensky and like Putin were like, "Yo, fuck the war." And we're going to set a date for 9 months. We're going to train our asses off.
See who wins.
Get in the ring.
Oh, they could just do a running race.
That's not nearly as entertaining. I want to see. No, listen.
Who could do the 100 meters the quickest?
Yeah, take it out in the ring, dude. Whoever wins the war.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That would be tight.
But it's just like you can make money.
Yeah.
You know, like I said,
But
Jake Paul probably promote it.
Yeah, but the amount of money, this is the problem, I think, is the amount of money that's involved in real war. We're not talking 50 million or
we're
10
talking
billion.
billions,
we're talking
yeah.
trillions, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the bullshit about it. It is purely
makes money.
fucking money.
It makes money.
It's
And
money.
that's what's fucking sad about it is just like, you know, saying like, all right, America's sending, you know, $30 billion to the Ukraine. It's like, I don't think they're actually doing it. I think they're giving that to like the military industrial complex.
Yeah.
So it's like to try out these new weapons in case we get into a war where it's super fucked up. When instead we could just get in the ring 9 months from now and just see, you know,
I mean, imagine.
see what's up.
Imagine if. But then if you look at it and like if every country only defended and didn't attack, if everyone like you're still scared about the fact that one country could decide to attack, right?
Well, because there's fucking shitheads out there.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah, yeah.
Vladimir Putin. It's
What?
fucking shithead.
Yeah. It's a fucking that's the problem is that you never know who's going to be a fucking nutcase and go out there and start. So everyone would still be spending shit tons of money and like it would still create money because everyone's like, we've got to be the strongest army we can be to defend, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's fucking just depressing.
Yeah, it is. But
For a long time as a child, I was like, I actually used to get real bad anxiety attacks about the possibility of war. Even though I was like 10. It's bizarre.
I mean, how long? I don't know. Being like as an American, like we've always been doing something. You know, it's always been some sort of war, whether we're like in Afghanistan or like sending money to the Ukraine. Like it's like we're involved somehow. Like when has there been peace in like in the human race? When have we ever been at a time of peace? And how much could we get done
If
like
we all came together.
dude? That's why we need aliens to come in and attack us. Not attack us, but just like show up and be like, yo, we got to fucking work this shit out, dude. We got these motherfuckers here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think, like, yeah, we need a little slap down as a world.
yeah, like if aliens came down, you think Russia and Ukraine would be worried about like this piece of land they're fighting over? Like, no, dude, we got bigger problems here.
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Like how we are all like we're creating such a massive amount of bullshit out of something that's not necessarily important.
And the thing is,
as in like you know when you kind of like you see like pictures of Earth and how small it is in comparison to everything else, and then you like for example, if you've ever been involved in like small town beef or like whatever, you know what I mean?
dude,
like,
my high school used to get in fist fights with other high schools, dude,
Yeah.
for no reason other than
Yeah.
they grew up in that area and had to go to that high school.
But then like when you take off on a plane and you're like flying over a city or a town and it looks tiny, and then you're like, sometimes I think to myself, someone in that town feels like their problem is the biggest problem in the world. They've just got an argument with someone else. But like actually in the grand scheme of things, it's just a tiny thing, you know what I mean? And then when we see the world in comparison to the sun and like how many Earths fit in the sun, I can't remember. It's like ridiculous amount. Like we're such a tiny little thing, right? And the best we can do to be a decent fucking being, you know, is
It's a
to
kiss
be
on the
decent
cheek.
beings is fucking love each other.
Yeah, just a
and
kiss
be
on the
good
cheek.
people. And like all you could do, you know what? This really cheered me up this morning. I was like, hadn't slept, and I was in the line waiting for TSA, and this woman had this jumper on, and it said, "Dear person behind me, the world is a better place with you in it. Lots of love, the person in front."
I love
and
that,
I'm like,
dude.
fuck yeah,
What
that's
if everybody
so
had that
awesome. I
mindset?
know, right?
You know?
And I wanted to say something to her, and I should have said something to her, but instead I
Just
took
go
a
and give her a
photo.
hug or a kiss on both cheeks.
Oh God, yeah, that would have maybe gone a bit wrong.
Maybe not, dude. She seems like, and this is just me speculating on this one picture you have of this lady.
Yeah.
A very loving lady that just wants
Yeah.
everyone to have a good day.
And I fucking love that. And
Yeah.
I wish we could all just be like that.
Right.
Like we should also just be like, we should just be a little bit accepting about if people make mistakes or whatever, like understand that where they're coming from. Like for example, if a drunk guy in a bar just gets a bit like fucking crazy, or he gets a bit like I'm not saying like he beats someone up or whatever, but maybe he gets aggressive, for example, right? You got to think about why is he getting aggressive? Like what problem is he has? He probably needs a fucking hug, you know? He probably needs a bit of love. Like actually a lot of shit is dealt with like that, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if we all just band together a little bit, speak about our feelings, speak about, you know, the issues we have, deal with the issues we have, and confront them, I feel like this place would be much, much better. You know?
Yeah.
But all you can do is start within your circle. It's like that ring of circles, right? It's like you shouldn't stress about if you've got like 10 rings around you, right? And like the 10th is something you have no control over whatsoever. The problem is we're in the middle stressing about the 10th ring instead of thinking about the first ring. I know you're thinking about arseholes right now, but
I literally was.
like,
I literally, when you said that, I was thinking about an asshole.
So you can only worry about the first couple of rings because that's the only thing that you can really have control over and you can really like affect, right? But by smiling at someone and being a good person, you can change the way they then connect with the next person they're with, right?
Oh, dude, I went to a fucking Crystal's Burgers the other day a couple months ago when I was in Tennessee, and the lady was just like, gave me just some Southern hospitality. Hey, honey, you have a blessed day.
Yeah.
Those little things set me up to have a better day.
Massively.
I was in such a better mood because of this lady's great attitude.
But on the flip side, when you do something nice for someone else, it makes you feel fucking good for the rest of the day. It's like if someone does something nice for you, you feel great. Like I'll call a fucking customer services, and if I get a bad mood person on the end of the line and they're like acting up or whatever, it can just like put me in a bad mood for the day. And I understand on the flip side, you got to understand, okay, maybe they're having a bad day. Like you got to get that. You got to give them a little bit of compassion. But like just smiling at someone, just like last year I was going into a lounge and I had built up a bunch of miles. And there was a lady there, and she was like, she had a dog, and it was an anxiety dog, and she was having a bit of a bad time. And she was like, "Can I come in? Can I pay to get into the lounge?" And I felt really bad, and I was like, "Listen, I'll just use a bunch of my miles. I'll just get you in. It's fine." And I was like, I felt fucking great for the rest of the day, right? And I know that sounds like a selfish thing, like you make yourself feel better by doing something for nice. But
what's wrong with that?
But what's wrong with that? But she's obviously, if I'd like taken a video of me doing it and then I posted it and be like,
easy
look
there,
what I did today.
Easy there, Mr. Beast.
But like I walked away smiling and she walked away smiling.
Yeah.
And then she probably went on, like she probably passed that love on, right? And I feel like nothing bad can come out of that. It's just fucking wonderful, you know? She had like 4-hour layover with a dog and she was dealing with anxiety, and she got to go into a quiet place and just be on her own and look after a dog and make sure we have water and stuff. And like, I was like, you know what? 5,000 miles is not, it doesn't like affect me that much. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to affect my life, but that 4 hours could be a real game changer for her. And I think if we just do those kind of things for each other when we can and when it makes sense, I'm not saying like fuck yourself up just to help someone out. Sometimes like you don't want to put yourself in like a really dangerous position. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. But
I got some friends that like to do that.
yeah, Yeah, I've got friends who do that, and maybe that's maybe I'm saying maybe that's wrong. But anyway, I'm kind of like half asleep and slightly drunk now, so I'm probably talking shit.
What was it? Saute?
Santé.
Kyle.
Sante.
Santé. I gotta look you in the eyes. Santé. You gotta say,
Anyway.
dude, that's very rude in America not to.
Santé. But anyway, I'm literally just blurbing now, so I'm gonna go back to
fun,
the original thing, which is be good to fucking people, be a nice person. And I feel like it will just be good to the rings. The rings. Be good to the ring.
Another thing you were saying, you're like, when you look at space of how small we are compared to the entire universe, it's so big, dude. We can't even fucking get to Mars yet. It's so massive. But like, not only that, the Earth is like 13 billion years old. I could be wrong, Kyle. Can you look up how old the Earth is?
I think you'll find it's 13.7.
Is it?
No. If it is, I'm fucking gonna be chuffed, dude.
Even if it's 13, dude, I'm gonna take it as a win.
No,
4.543 billion years.
How old is the universe? The universe 13?
How old? Siri, how old is the universe?
Hey Siri. Dude,
Hey Siri.
No, we
how
don't.
old
We
is
got
the
Kyle. We got
universe?
13.7 billion.
Yo! Let's go!
Oh my God.
Let's go. We were both
What?
wrong, but kind of right.
No, 13.7.
That's exactly
Nailed
what
it.
You said Earth, but not the universe.
Well,
but that's
no.
what I'm saying. We're both wrong, but right.
Potato, potato.
Yeah, dude, tomato, potato. But fucking, dude, yeah, the Earth is 4 billion years old. We're on this planet. Like, the average life of a man back in the day was like 30 years old or something like that, dude.
No, we're on this planet for such a tiny amount of time.
Tiny.
And,
It's so-
evolution is such a tiny.
It's so minuscule.
piece
Your
of,
problems are nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're nothing, but like in the grand scheme of things, like we're on this Earth for a blink.
Yeah.
A fucking half a blink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like to have so much hate and resentment or fucking to be so stressed about shit.
Yeah.
Dude, you got one.
I do stress a lot. I'm a stressed person, and I try my hardest. It's an anxiety thing, really.
And that's why you fucking stroke it out.
Yeah.
But like fucking,
See, always back to jacking off.
dude, it's a big stress reliever. Dude.
No, this definitely is.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking flick the bean, fucking stroke the dope. You know what I'm saying? But
The
fucking,
doke.
I don't know. I've never said that in my life.
What is a doke?
I don't know.
Let's discuss.
That sounds like a fucking British thing. You fucking doke. It's like a bloke, but like one that plays with his dick. I don't know.
Your bloke's dick.
Stroke the doke. I like that.
I'll fucking stroke my goat, dude. That's
Goat.
better. That's
Goat.
better.
Yeah.
That's better. But like, yeah.
Croak your goat.
Oh, dude, fucking wax the dolphin, dude.
That's
Badger the witness.
Badger the witness. I like wax the dolphin.
Yeah. Badger the
good.
witness.
Yeah. I
Fucking
like that.
beat my schmeat. That's a good one. But
Schmeat.
schmeat is a way funnier way to talk about your wiener. Schmeat. But yeah, dude, we're fucking here for half a blink, dude.
No, I know. And like that's the thing. Like I'll get like one of my biggest issues is getting stressed about things in the future that are not stressful. Like, so this year I did the Paris Marathon, right? I was telling my friend about this the other day because they were asking, like, we were just discussing anxiety and stress and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, look, let me give you a really good example. I spent the month leading up to the Paris Marathon stressing so fucking hard about, I get stressed about public transport. Like I'll get, it's going to be really busy. It's going to be this. And like, I have like a weird social anxiety thing when like, I don't know. It's weird. So like I got stressed about going to Paris. I thought it was going to be really stressful finding the Airbnb. And then it was going to be like the metro is going to be like really busy and da da da. I was just like, I created something that didn't exist in my mind for the next month. And when I got there, I had a great time. But the lead up, that month was stressful. Like it was fine when I got to Paris. And I do that a lot, right? I do that a lot
Stressed
where
about something that wasn't important. I'll say wasn't important, but wasn't that big of a deal.
Well, it wasn't reality, right? You create your own reality. And I'm like, instead of just going, all right, when I get to Paris, we'll figure it out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to Paris. What are we going to do? You know, and I like fucking 4 weeks of just stress. And then I get to Paris and it's fine. And that's what happens with pretty much everything in my life is like, I'll like have a pre-stress about it. Oh, what's this? What's going to happen? What's da da da? And then you get there and you're like, fine.
What's your biggest stressor?
What's my biggest stressor? That's a good question.
I'm thinking about it too. And it's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
my biggest stressor is so stupid.
Going out.
Going out?
No. I like get stressed about. I don't know. It's a good question. It's just about a lot of things, but I don't know.
You know what, like, my biggest stressor is this week, and it's so stupid. Since I finished my shows, I've been staying away from music. I haven't posted on Instagram. That's my biggest stressor. I haven't posted good content on Instagram.
Oh, you stress about that? Yeah.
Fucking stupid of a stress that is.
Yeah,
like thinking like, all right, I have to have 1 good post this week or 3. It's gonna like make my career have longevity.
Yeah.
How fucking stupid is that thought?
I would say social media is up there in my biggest stressor, but I also get really, really stressed about my art, and
That's not a bad thing because it's something you work out every day.
yeah,
It's something that you're passionate about. You should stress about that.
yeah,
That's not a
true.
bad thing.
But I do stress about social media, and my management have been very good to just be like, hey, listen, you're going to have great days where socials go really well, and you're going to have bad days where like it doesn't work, and it's a computer, right?
Yeah.
But we get stressed about these things, and we think that it's like a personal thing, right? And it's not a personal thing. It's a fucking algorithm, right? And we forget that. You know, it's playing a game. It's maths. It's science.
It's, as you say, stupid.
It's stupid.
You had like an extra stupid.
Stupid.
I can't do it.
Stupid. But yeah, that I get like sometimes I get stressed about going out. It's weird. Like if I want to go out, fine. But if I'm told, you know, oh, can you go here or do this? Like I do get stressed about it. Weird, bizarre.
Like we stress about the dumbest things
Really?
that aren't real.
Yeah.
They're like not real problems.
No.
Like a real problem's like, how am I gonna fucking eat today?
Yeah. That's like a
where am I
real
gonna
problem.
find water?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Am I gonna have shelter to sleep tonight? Those are real problems.
Like I'll
hey,
stress.
dude, I will say we've made it this far to where we're stressing about social media. We're doing all right.
We're doing all right.
We're doing all right.
The only stress lies in social media. But like, I'll get weird shit where like my missus will go, "Hey, can you go and sign like my name in at the doctor's to like see him today?"
They're like, I can't lie.
You can't lie.
I'm George Washington. I don't know. Continue. I'm stupid. I got a good buzz. I'm gonna take a little bit more.
So, like she'll say, "Hey, like, can you go to the doctor and just sign me in?" And I'll get stressed about that. Like, I'll find it anxiety inducing to like go. But then on the flip side, I'll get up in front of 2,000 people or 20,000 people and be absolutely fine with it.
Because that's where you were supposed to be, dude.
Yeah.
That you were built for that. God fucking put you there.
I feel like that's my natural circumstances. You know what I mean? Like
Literally.
not my natural fucking location.
Your calling. Yeah.
Calling, yeah.
Yeah, fucking put me in front of a crowd. I'll entertain, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking tell me I won't.
Yeah. Tell me I won't.
Tell me I won't.
Tell me I won't. Tell me I won't.
But yeah, we stress about these fucking stupid little things. Dude, you're wild. Coffee and whiskey.
I'm gonna double it up.
Oh, you fucking bad boy, you. Saute.
Sante.
Saute.
Salty.
Saute them onions.
Oh, that's good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty special. It's almost like a poor man's espresso martini.
Listen, dude. I grew up drinking fucking Evan Williams and PBR, dude. Anything other than that is fucking fancy.
I grew up using coffee mate.
What mate?
Coffee mate?
Coffee mate?
Coffee mate.
I don't know what the fuck.
Coffee mate.
There
Isn't
you
that
go.
what you use?
Dude, listen, as soon as you break fucking character, not character, but as soon as you what if this was all just an act? It's just
Imagine if I wasn't British.
oh, dude, you'd
Imagine
eat.
if this is all a lie and actually I was from like Tennessee.
Dude, if you were from anywhere, you'd be from Kentucky. I don't know why.
Kentucky.
I don't know why.
Okay.
So people from Kentucky have southern accents, but they're more high pitch. I don't know if you've noticed. They're like, "Hey y'all, what's up? Like, it's so happy y'all are here." And so like,
It's so comforting though,
it's
right?
so comforting.
Like
I'm not-
the southern accent is like an insanely comforting accent.
oh, dude, I'll fucking listen. My kid's gonna fucking listen. He's gonna say y'all,
Listen.
dude. If me and my old lady, she ain't Southern, but if we have kids, dude, they're gonna be raised in the Southern household. dude, like Kentucky, they're like, so
Where's your missus from?
Indiana. So like, I'll be like, hey y'all, and the people in Kentucky be like, hey y'all.
But is she a hey y'all person?
Yeah, dude,
do you
she's
like
from
that
the
I'm
woods,
doing that
dude.
in an English accent?
Yeah,
Hey y'all.
She's
Hey y'all. It doesn't quite work, does it? Hey y'all.
Dude,
How
listen,
you doing?
Listen,
Can I get you some coffee?
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Fucking y'all had it right the entire time, right? Because like right now, it's like you don't want to assume somebody's gender. But like, hey, what's up, dude? Or we'll do universal. What's up, girl? Hey, man. Like, howdy, y'all. What's up, y'all?
It's
it's
like
universal, dude. Across the board, it's pretty good. So like, hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, y'all. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all is like, hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, howdy, y'all is like, hey, how you doing? All in one word.
Yeah, true. It's like, yeah, I get it. I love it. Like, I definitely feel comfortable when I'm in like a Cracker Barrel or like, I don't know. That's just
Cracker Barrel's a good place, man.
Yeah,
that's a good place to be.
I don't have any.
Dude, earlier I gotta give some backstory. Earlier he's like, I went to a Crackle Barrel earlier this week. I don't know why. I'm fucking. You sound like an old sports.
I went to a Cracker Barrel.
And as soon as he said I went to Crackle Barrel, he goes, and I have nothing wrong with Crackle Barrel. He goes,
I don't have anything against it.
I don't have anything against Crackle Barrel or any problems with it. And I just started busting out laughing. I was laughing my ass off that he was like, I went to Crackle Barrel. I have no problem with Crackle Barrel. I started laughing my ass off. The fact that he had to say that. I was like, bro, we should do that about everything.
Yeah,
I went to GameStop, dude. Yeah, listen, I support what they're doing. I think they're really brave.
Cracker Barrel. I think I've been to Cracker Barrel maybe 4 times, and I've never had a bad time. It's always been good.
He's like, listen, dude, I visited Russia.
I've been to Russia.
I had no problem.
I have no problem with It's just like whatever you say.
No
like,
matter what it is, you just support it.
I met Bob the other day. I have no problem with Bob. Bob's
dude,
all right.
I met Bill Cosby, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Just when I get home, hey babe, how was the podcast? You know, I had no problem with that.
I have no problem.
I have no problem with.
I support what they're doing. I think they're on a good mission.
You know, I met TVBOO today. I have no problem with him. He's all right.
We've known each other for years now. Right?
But no, but for some reason, I think because don't forget, I don't have the backstory of any of these brands, right? Any of these restaurants. So when I come to the US, I see it for what I see it as. Right. For example, as you're growing up, you might have been like taught that Cracker Barrel's not good.
Sick.
Or like,
I've always been taught it's the place to go.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
You might.
Kyle, can you look up?
Might.
Hold up. Can you look up, Kyle? Why do people have a problem with Cracker Barrel?
Well, I don't know. I just got a few comments and like things on like when I posted up that I've been to Cracker Barrel and I didn't know how to take them. You know, like stories and stuff. I think they were negative. Like about Cracker Barrel.
It's because there's the name Cracker in it?
No, I think they were just like, oh, it's not good quality. But I think it's fucking great.
Bro, I took you to your first Waffle House. We had a fucking good old time.
Yeah, Waffle House. That was like 3 a.m.
And you were like, and they got in a fight, dude. Fucking, they were calling the cops on the homeless person. You're like,
we were lit.
Yeah,
dude.
we were so lit. You're like, mate, is it always like this? And I was like, yes. And you're like, oh, mate, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
There have been allegations of discrimination against employees, customers, and accusations of sexual harassment, and even an allegedly accidental poisoning.
Dude, that's in any
industrial chemicals.
Oh shit,
Jesus.
that sucks.
Yeah,
but I was talking about like all the other shit. Like that's like go to any like big corporation.
But maybe that's it. Maybe
touched.
that is fact. It's a big corporation. Maybe people don't like the fact that it's a big corporation.
So is Waffle House. So is McDonald's. No one fucking cares about that.
Yeah,
but yeah,
if
you go to like any big corporation, someone got touched at some point. It sucks. But like the odds are.
But listen to this, right? If you are a touring artist,
yes,
and you walk out of your airport hotel, what do you have option-wise? Right, you've got 2 options.
McDonald's.
Spend $50 into town and $50 back, and then spend $30 on your meal. Suddenly, like, fucking, you know, this meal's cost you $130.
Or just go to the Denny's.
You go to what's close by, right? And for me, close by, I was like, I typed in I always just like, I love diners. I have a massive soft spot for diners. I fucking love diners. Give me a diner, give me some black coffee, give me some Tabasco sauce on my big breakfast, and I am a happy man.
What else could you need, brother?
No, what else could you need?
Yeah.
No, you don't need anything
Simple
else.
living, baby.
That is life right there, my friend.
Stupid
So
is, stupid does.
I literally, like, the day before I went to Cracker Barrel, I typed in diner, boom, 3-minute walk, Cracker Barrel. And that was me. I was Gucci, you know?
Get your bandana.
Yeah. It's like Starbucks. I know a lot of people hate Starbucks and they don't like the coffee and whatever. Right?
Why? I think a lot of people like Starbucks.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in New York 2 weeks ago. There was two Starbucks on every block.
Oh, fucking right, dude.
Yeah.
Like Starbucks everywhere. But for me, it's like a little comforting thing because wherever I am in the US or wherever in the world, wherever I'm touring, I'll always find a Starbucks. I know what I'm ordering. I know what I get. Like I do when I can go to like small artisan like coffee shops, like little like.
I don't believe you.
No,
I think you support major corporations and take from the common folk. I think you buy into this capitalistic idea here in America, dude.
But there's always the thought that I might go to a small coffee shop, and I might get good or I might get bad, right? Yeah. And when I'm like in a rush, I'm like heading out to the airport. I just need something that I know. I need something that makes me feel a bit grounded or like that I'm used to. And then, boom, I just go and get a Starbucks. I know what I'm getting, and it makes me feel good. I've also had incredible, like I was in Fayetteville,
Arkansas.
Yeah,
that's like, one of my favorite places.
There was an amazing little independent coffee shop. And I went there and I think I was there for 2 days. I went there and I spent like 3 or 4 hours every day and like spent a bunch of money and had a great time, and the staff were awesome. And like I've been to a bunch of those little independent, but you can't always guarantee that. Like I know that if I'm in a fucking, suddenly I'm on the road and I suddenly stop in a Target and there's a fucking Starbucks, or I'm in the airport, there's a Starbucks, and the Delta lounges have Starbucks. Like I get it, like they're force feeding it down our necks, but when I need a coffee and I want to know how it tastes, I want to have what I want, what I like, it's there. And like, yeah.
No, I get it. I'm not going to fucking eat crawfish in Denver, Colorado.
Well, that's the funny thing. Last night I was in Indianapolis last night, and I was about to order a cauliflower crust pizza.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Why would I do that, right? And I literally, and then I was like, I said to the bar staff, I was like, hey, what would you order from this menu? And they're like, well, tenderloin is like famous here. You should have a tenderloin. And I was like, oh, but maybe a cauliflower crust pizza. And I was like, why would I go to Indianapolis and order a cauliflower crust pizza?
Why would you go anywhere and order a cauliflower?
I do like cauliflower crust pizzas.
You're insane.
I'm a big, like, I love a pizza.
I know, but that's not pizza, brother.
It is. It doesn't taste a lot different if it's done well.
Yeah. How often is it done well?
I have. Actually, there's a cauliflower.
How often?
There is a cauliflower crust pizza from Costco, which I fuck with.
How often?
Yeah, not that often.
That's what I thought. Dude, yeah, like...
But going back to Starbucks, it's just like sometimes you're away from home, you're feeling a bit like low, and you just need something which makes you feel a bit grounded, basically. And I think that's, yeah, well, there we go. Back to the wanking again.
Yep. That makes you feel
you
grounded.
You fucking wanker. You love it.
I love it, man. Dude, that's something I do when I go to restaurants. Like a new restaurant, I'm like, what's good here? What's like the best thing?
Yeah, I always do
I
that.
thought you were
like,
going to say jacking off. I was like, okay, hold on.
That's what I do when I go to restaurants. You know, I go to the bathroom. I just, take care of
worked
business.
at restaurants. I don't know if I've ever jacked off. I got a hand job at a restaurant.
That's tight.
That's that. Yeah, I think I've probably... I'm not going to go into detail.
Name that restaurant.
No, yeah.
So, I would not do that. I respect that restaurant.
Everywhere I go, I'm always like, what would you recommend?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I'd go to a new restaurant.
Actually, I didn't do that at Cracker Barrel. And I feel like, I think I made a good...
dude.
I did make a good decision. I think I had biscuit... What's it called when you have like...
biscuit and gravy?
No, where you have the egg on top of the...
Oh, Benedict.
Benedict. So I had a biscuit Benny.
Yeah.
And it was tight. But you know what they did have, right? And check this out. I took a photo and sent it to my friends, like, because I knew they'd love it. But check it out. It's called You're
like, America's wild.
It's called a stuffed cheesecake pancake breakfast. Buttermilk pancakes with cream cheese cheesecake filling. topped with fresh strawberries, powdered sugar, and strawberry syrup, plus 2 eggs.
Do you understand?
And a choice of thick sliced bacon or smoke. I mean, that's fucking intense.
They're fucking
$11.
poisoning. They're poisoning us. We're all fat. We're all fucking depressed. And it's because they're poisoning us at the Crackle Barrel.
The Crackle Barrel needs to answer for their actions.
Yes, dude. I'm flipping sides. I'm on Team Fuck Crackle Barrel right now, dude.
Have you ever been to a Golden Corral?
Of course, dude.
Is it good?
Dude, if
I almost went there yesterday.
Dude, my dad would take us there every now and then, dude. And that's how, like, I never thought my dad loved me until he took me to a Crackle Barrel.
What is like on a level, on like a scale of like 1 to 10, like how fun is Golden Corral?
All right, so what's a 10 to you as far as fun? Give me a 10 and I'll compare it to Crackle
just
Barrel.
like a really good
Casa Bonita.
Casa Bonita was fun, but
Was it a 10?
I would know. I would say my biggest 10 is like a proper nice old school diner, like bit of a hangover.
Dude, if you're hungover, go to Crackle Barrel, dude. If you're fucking hungover.
Bit of a hangover on my way to the next city.
You haven't been to
hitting
Cracker
up like
Barrel?
a diner.
Have you been to one?
I was in Cracker Barrel yesterday.
Not at Crackle Barrel, fucking Golden Corral.
I have not been to Golden Corral.
You want to go to one as soon as we get done with this podcast? Did we have time?
I have to go sound check.
Dude,
I'd love to.
It's fucking 1:46.
All right, I will go to a Golden Corral with you if you drive me to the venue.
So we're gonna go from Golden Corral to Mission Ballroom at 1:46.
Not Motion. Not Motion. No,
Not Mission Ballroom. Ogden. Yeah, I got you.
Or you could drop me on. Oh, it might be easy if you drop me in East Walsh Place. Actually,
I don't even know what the fuck that is. We'll figure it out. But I'm probably gonna take.
I've just given my address.
Yeah, at a fucking
Jesus.
To a podcast that's not coming out for like a week or two.
And by the time you get there to abduct me, I'll be gone.
Halfway across the world.
I'll be in France.
I might have to take you to a Golden Corral when we get done with this fucking podcast, buddy.
I've never done a Golden Corral.
Dude, listen.
It's an all-you-can-eat jobby, right?
Yes, it's a jobby, but like fucking.
Jobby.
What is that? What you
said?
said?
All-you-can-eat jobby. Yeah, jobby means like kind of thing. So it's an all-you-can-eat kind of thing. It's an all-you-can-eat jobby.
It's an all-you-can-eat jobby.
It's nothing to do with blowjobs.
I never even thought that.
I knew. It's
dude.
like AI. Like I'm fucking cyborg.
I never even thought.
Reading your mind.
Whenever I'm asking for a blowjob, I'm like, hey, can you give me a jobby?
Yeah, there we go.
I say, can I get a slow jack and a belly rub?
So what you need to now do, they'll think you're so international. You'll be like, all right,
dude.
darling, can I get a jobby?
Oh, bro, I have the most diverse podcast in dance music, bro. We've had people from the UK, from Australia, Canada, which is the worst place. But
the worst place?
I'm joking.
That's very, very out of order.
I'm joking, dude.
He's not having any of that.
I'm totally joking.
I know.
I think after like 1 week I had hydraulics on, the next week I had on you. I'm like, dude, we're fucking international.
I just want to big up hydraulics.
Dude,
he's
Damien's
such
the man.
a G.
He's the man.
I love
amazing
that guy.
music.
Yeah,
and he's so much fun.
He's just such a lovely, like, he makes you feel comfortable.
Yes,
you know?
all Australians I've ever met have made me feel uncomfortable.
He's
not
uncomfortable.
comfortable.
He's just a very relaxing, kind, lovely guy.
He's got a great laugh. Amazing smile.
Yeah. He's a genuine, like, we went on the road together. We'd never met. We'd like spoken online a couple of times. And bam, we were in hotels together and like fucking touring together. And I just, from the moment I met him, I just felt at ease and it was lovely. Like, he's such a lovely dude.
Man, the amount of pussy y'all could have got with y'all's two accents.
Well, you know, yeah, it's, well, I'm a good boy.
Me too, brother.
I got a
Cheers to
missus and I respect that.
Same to here. Same, whatever.
I know what you're saying.
Thank you. Well, dude, this has been fucking awesome.
It's been a great time.
We got some fan questions.
Okay.
Before we get into them, Kyle, did you have anything you wanted to ask Mr. Dickin?
Yeah, I got a quick one, and
Yeah.
then I got a real one. Pineapple, does it belong on pizza?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I love a Hawaiian pizza.
Listen, I love Hawaiians too. But like pineapple on a pizza, dude.
It's fucking good.
I think we should have another civil war. And it's not
I
this,
think-
it's not like the South shall rise
Look,
again type shit.
I
It's like,
know
if you
how
like
we're going to do this. In 1 month, we're going to meet in a ring, right?
Oh, dude, no, 6 months.
6 months.
6 months, dude. I'll fucking train hard, dude.
Bro, I'm taking you out, man.
No, you're not, dude.
So I'm pineapple, You're no pineapple.
Dude, I'm a 3. You're talking a 3 gold medalist.
We should do
Mississippi Games. Fucking, I killed it in martial arts when I did it.
So
bro.
we do like the big bubbly. So we don't, we can't hurt these beautiful faces. So we just got to do like big puffy
sock 'em boppers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, dude, we're fucking going at it. How much do you care about this pineapple on the pizza?
I really I care to the point where I will break your nose.
I care to the point where I'll fucking kill you in a ring. I'll fucking go to prison, dude. I'll murder you in your sleep.
Do you have ranch on pizzas?
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's all right.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Slathering ranch all over a pizza.
Well, I'm not slutty about it.
Do you think the Italians, put
Fuck
ranch
the
in their
Italians.
pizza?
I'm joking. Totally joking.
Right, I'm leaving. I had nothing to do with this.
Dude, I went to an Italian spot in New York the other week. They asked me if I wanted a ranch, dude. They're okay.
Yeah, because it was an Italian spot in which country?
The best country in the fucking world.
What, Italy? You were in
No, dude, America, bro. Number 1, baby.
Number 1. All right, questions. Moving on.
The real one that I had for you is when you reflect on yourself as a person, what is one area you are proud of, and what is one area that you think you need more work?
God damn it, Kyle.
Wow, that's is that from you?
That's from him. It's all he
you.
has the best questions. I suck at this podcasting thing.
What area
He's
are you most proud of, and what I think I'm most proud of? The fact that when I want to do something, I jump off the cliff and I figure out how I'm going to land later.
I think I'm going to agree with you on that. I think I agree with you on that.
Like I think I'm like, right, I'm going to do this. I just fucking go, fuck it. Let's just do it and see what happens, right? The thing I think I need to work on the most is being present, being in the moment, being like, just being there for the people who love me and the people around me more so, because I feel like I get in my head and I drift off to other places too much.
Bro, you get so invested in your own shit that you don't care about other shit that actually matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I find myself
do
doing
that a lot.
all
Yeah,
the time.
I do that a
and
lot.
like, I agree with you on both of them. I was literally going to say both of those things, and you said them for me. But like, man, like, whenever so much is going on in your own fucking world of being a producer, a DJ, and trying to make it trying to make it
because I
doing
care so fucking much about what I'm doing. Like,
that you forget about other shit.
I love making fucking music.
It's the best.
So much.
It's the best.
I love coming out here and I love playing shows and I love that feeling of seeing people fucking raging to what I'm making. It means so much to me that it engulfs my senses to the point where I feel like maybe I'm numb to other stuff that's just as equally or more important.
Yeah. Like I remember earlier in the year, I was like super stressed out about like shit that was going on with me in the industry. My dad's like, I have cancer.
Oh. So yeah.
And I was so much more stressed about the shit I had going on. How fucking stupid is that?
But that's just, look, we all have weaknesses. We all have flaws, right? That's just something you got to take on board, but you can improve.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm the same. Like I'll think in weird ways sometimes and like put things ahead of other things that aren't as important. But as long as you can, the fact that you notice that, that's the key. If you don't notice that and you're completely completely
obliterate,
oblivious, completely oblivious to that,
a comedy.
Then there's no moving forward from there, right? Because you're not aware of it. It's when you're aware of that and you can address it and you can think about it and you can improve. That's the key.
Yeah, it's like killing your own ego. In a sense.
Yeah. I think Yeti, I fucking love Yeti.
Tyler's the best.
Dude, I think like...
He changed my life.
Yeah, like he says, I remember he used to say to me, like, if he felt like he needed to improve, he used to, well, I'm sure he still does, like go through ego death, like do tons of mushrooms to the point where he like gets to the point of ego death. his ego gets stripped, and then he rebuilds.
I think I need to do that, man. I haven't fucked with psychedelics in a
I am
long
too
time.
fucking. Oh man,
I know, but that's why you need to. I don't want to say need to do it. There's no doctor telling you to do this. It's just some fucking. It's some
Dr.
fucking nerd.
Taboo is
It's some nerd fucking making bass music. Good at it, he is. I don't know, man.
I'm too scared. Like,
You ever done therapy?
Yes, and it was great. But I still don't think I told 100% the truth. Like I thought I told the truth, and then when I finished, when I look back, I'm like, I think I told my version of the truth, but not the actual truth. Like I think I said what I thought I should say, because I think we're all scared of exactly what's going inside us. Like I think there's a certain amount of our insides that we don't want anyone to ever see, right? Like you jacking off in a mirror.
That's. I'll tell you right
I
now.
don't think anyone ever needs to see that.
I bet you I can make some money on OnlyFans.
Yeah, you probably fucking could. You could probably make more money than DJing.
Probably,
yeah,
dude. Fuck.
Without question. So my point is though that I think it's a really difficult thing to open up properly. I'm not talking about open up about like the way we've opened up today. I'm talking about like properly opening up.
Yeah, sell
like
secrets.
spilling fucking everything.
Yeah.
And letting that out, even to a therapist, like, is difficult. And sometimes you create smoke and mirrors and you let out what you think is real, but later you realize, no, that was a slightly adjusted version of what was real.
I'm doing it for the first time in a week.
You're gonna love it. It's great.
I've never done it.
It's great.
I never thought I needed it.
Fantastic.
I still don't. There's a part of me that still doesn't think I need it, but I'm just like,
No, everybody needs it.
Everybody.
Like, there's too many people that think that it is a thing that you know, is like you should have as if it's a problem. It's like you don't only go to the gym if you're unhealthy. You go to the gym to stay healthy, right? You go to the gym it's like working out those muscles, and it's the same with therapy. I think talking about that shit, letting that shit go. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how much. Everybody's got issues that they should be talking about. Like I've gifted therapy to friends before, and the outcomes from it, like they didn't even think. I could see that they could probably have help from it, and the outcomes from that have been incredible. And like I think everybody should do it. Everybody should do it, because it doesn't matter where you are on the scale. It's gonna be good.
yeah, I'm doing it for the first time, man. And I don't know. Sometimes I've never been like an egotistical guy. Sometimes I like see it. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like,
Yeah.
this is all dumb. I need to figure out how to like handle that.
Yeah, and I think just reflection, but is obviously is massively helpful. Meditation is massively helpful. The things you can get from it, but the reality is, you will 100% get a lot from therapy. Everybody will.
I'm not going to tell my dad because I don't want him to think I'm gay. So, next question.
Reiki, I really like that analogy with the
a great
therapy and weightlifting. That was great.
That's deep, man.
Thanks.
It's good stuff.
I'm glad you
Hey
enjoyed
man, what's up? It's Trip Fox from Dallas.
What up, Trip?
Texas. I know this isn't like a Christmas episode, but it kind of is if you think about it. You know, my family, well, my mama, she had a manger set up in her yard, you know, and someone came and stole her baby Jesus. And so every year for like the last like 6-7 years, our Christmas tradition is me and my dad, we go steal someone else's baby Jesus. We got like 7 of them bitches, bro. We got like 7 baby Jesus. Anyways, so I want to know what your family tradition is. What is your family Christmas tradition? Oh yeah,
Bro.
that. Fucking hell.
Trip, I love you. You're going to hell, dog.
That was intense.
Dude, that is the best fit. Whatever we say is going to fail in comparison. That is amazing. Trip Fox is the man. Him and his dad go and steal baby Jesus.
Wow.
Dude, baby
that-
Jesus. Listen, if someone would have stole baby Jesus, he might have had a different outcome.
That's intense. I don't know how to feel about that.
I love it.
But
I love it.
I get it. Like,
You
I get it.
get it? You want to go still? Dude, we should still a baby Jesus.
I wonder.
In honor of Trip Fox and his father.
I get it. Like, I love the fact that a negative's been turned into a positive.
That's amazing.
I wonder how many other families steal baby Jesus.
Dude, he's got to be one of 50 in the country.
Yeah.
And that's
directly because of him. Like, they're like, somebody stole our baby Jesus, just like his family.
Oh, dude, because he called in and told this story on the podcast, I guarantee you at least 5 more people are joining the club.
I'm amazed.
And I
that-
might join the club.
I'm amazed that like he didn't like he's proud of this. He
Yeah,
wasn't like this is anonymous.
Dude, that was the best. That was the best
This is
question.
Trip Fox from like.
That was the best question and story we've gotten all year.
That's
So thank you,
awesome.
Trip Fox, for bringing us
Yeah,
into
thank you, Trip
2024
Fox.
with that amazing story.
I have a very we have a very boring.
Dude, mine's not nearly as cool as still in
no,
Jesus.
we wake up on Christmas morning and drink mimosas. It's probably
We
it.
do the same thing.
No,
Wait, no,
we call it. Do you want me to say something though?
Y'all
We don't call it mimosas.
y'all call it jobbies.
Bucks Fizz.
That somehow is way gayer.
It's called Bucks Fizz. Yeah, that's the name. That's the name of
Actually,
a mimosa.
Bucks Fizz, pretty.
The fizz of a buck.
Dude, see, now I'm hard. Now I'm hard.
Can't hate that.
No, you can't. I'm
Yeah,
a
Bucks
fan.
Fizz is a mimosa. But now
I'm
this
gonna
is the thing.
listen. I'm gonna educate my Mississippi family
Yeah,
in a couple days,
you're gonna be like,
They're gonna-
would anybody like a Bucks Fizz?
or a jubby, and my stepdad's gonna be like, sure. Joking.
That's it. So yours, what's your family's edition?
My mom makes a breakfast casserole
Nice.
and we have mimosas, and the breakfast casserole is really good.
Fantastic.
And we watch football
Mm.
like true Americans.
Oh, that's proper, real,
Proper.
true.
Dude,
American.
listen, Trip Fox, keep stealing the baby Jesuses. I'm rooting for you. I think everybody here at Talks with Taboo is rooting for you to steal a baby Jesus this year.
I am not going to
Tell him to steal.
tell him to be a criminal.
Don't be a pussy.
I'm going to just sit here quietly.
Dude, listen, break the law, and if you go to jail, so
I'll
be
have
it.
my visa taken away.
True. He's a true American. He'll just spend a night in jail.
Why did Conrank get canceled? You didn't hear about the baby Jesus?
He hates
I
America.
thought that was a question. I was like, when did this happen? I don't remember this.
Conrank hates Christianity. News. YourEDM.com. Jeez. Headline, Conrank
Yeah.
hates Christianity.
Oh my god. Yeah, please let's not go there.
Next question.
Hey, Conrad. Hey, Mitch. How are y'all doing today? Happy to be here. I was just curious to which city had the best after parties and why?
Best after
I've
party.
got two crazy stories.
Wondering, just a little curious. All right. Thank you.
Is this guy trying to become a wrestler?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering what your favorite city is to go after partying in. And
I like
tell
that.
me why.
I love you, Kyle.
That was good, Carl.
Dude, I got two stories.
Favorite after party. You go first.
Fayetteville, Arkansas. Easily best place to after party I've ever done it. Fayetteville, Arkansas. It was nuts. It's like a 2-story house, DJ on both levels. People are outside spinning fire. We're like,
Oh, dude. Where the fuck was that? I think I was in Sacramento or San Francisco. Something like that. And me and Doshi went and played and they brought in like a sound system and shit. And it was just like a bungalow on a cul-de-sac, you know?
hell yeah.
And it was just mental. Like it was a proper fucking, in London as well, I played an after party and the floorboards, we were up on the top floor and the floorboards were doing that. And I literally thought the whole fucking floor was about to just, I'm trying to think where my favorite place that I've after partied. Oh, dude. Tennessee.
Knoxville?
Knoxville.
Nashville. Oh, Knoxville.
Knoxville. It was kind of an after party. Me and Yeti went and played at someone's garden. In Knoxville, and it was mental. And it was supposed to be like 20 people after party and ended up being 500 people. And they got in a sound system and shit. That was bonkers. And then the neighbors brought round some old smoky salted caramel whiskey. And I've never not liked, I've just been in love with old smoky salted caramel whiskey ever since.
Hell yeah. I did
That was a good night.
I went to an after party in Madison, Wisconsin one time. So years ago. And this guy was like, "You want to suck on my wife's titties?"
Interesting. And did you?
Of course.
Was he standing there?
He was stoked.
Getting excited.
He was stoked.
Oh, really? But was he there, like, you know?
Wanking?
Was it a cuckold type thing?
I didn't see his wiener or him
Okay.
get hard,
Okay.
but it was a fun moment where I was like, "This is wild."
Yeah. This is fun. I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Did you then? I don't want to ask any more questions.
No, that was it. That was literally
it.
That was
That's a
literally
good story.
it. It was
I like
literally
that.
just did that, and everyone was like, "Yeah." I'm like,
And then that was it.
"That was
Done.
it. That was it."
And then you went back to the shots and carried on the party.
Yeah, got a lap dance in the basement.
Good times.
Yep.
Sounds like a good time. Yeah, I don't know. I can't necessarily like call a city.
I don't do after parties anymore.
Yeah, I've definitely like chilled out. I tell you why. It's not because I don't enjoy an after party, but generally
It's 'cause it's a
I'm
bunch of dudes.
traveling the next day.
I was about to say it's because it's a bunch of dudes trying to show you music.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also it's just like sometimes it's like, yeah, the last thing you want to do is be there till 5 a.m. and then you realize you got to like fly out at like 6.
But we've done it.
Oh, we have.
We've done it, dude.
We have fucking done it.
Sauté.
Boy. Yeah. Sauté. Santé.
Santé.
Yeah, like think of sautéed onions. Sauté.
That's what I say. But it's
No,
it's
it's
Santé.
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 Santé?
You fucking
Santé.
uncultured
S-
fuck.
Oh,
Sante. Santé.
You're so uncultured, Kyle.
yeah. I feel
Next
that.
question. This is the last one.
Hi, Taboo. Hi, Conrank. My name's Liv. I'm calling from Buffalo, New York.
What up, baby?
Hope you guys are having a great day.
We are.
I have a corny question for you. So, if you were stranded on an island, what 3 things would you bring? And what 3 people would you bring with you? All right, sending all love. Go Bills.
Pussy,
Hey,
money,
Bills,
weed,
man.
and 3
They're-
fat bitches.
Oh, I love it. Damn,
What did he
Kyle.
say?
He said pussy, money, weed, and 3 fat bitches.
Pussy, money, weed, and 3 fat bitches. What would I take with me? Fuck,
That
that's
actually,
a tough-
that
3 things and 3 people. Is that what she said?
money and weed isn't going to do you much, but 3 fat bitches will do a lot. Just saying. I'm not.
You wouldn't take
no
your
disrespect.
girlfriend.
I would take my girlfriend. Those are his answers.
Oh, right. Okay.
I wasn't
Yeah.
saying that.
You're in trouble, young man.
One of those people would be my girlfriend, my
Yeah.
lovely, amazing girlfriend. Not
I
3
would
bad.
take-
Not 3 bad.
I would take one of my best friends, my wife, and it's a throw up. You know, I feel like I should take my mum, but then like
You can't repopulate that island.
maybe Ariana Grande.
There you go. Now you're repopulating, baby. Santé.
All right,
You got to sip, dude. Don't be
my
fucking
wi-
disrespectful.
Sorry, my missus.
Yes.
One of my best friends and Ariana Grande, and then, or do I bring back Mac Miller and bring him with me instead? But then Ariana Grande and Mac Miller are going to be off there, and I'm going to be uninvolved in that. It's not good.
Yeah, that's not gonna be fun.
That's-
You could
that's-
watch.
Yeah.
Could be like a Madison, Wisconsin type of fucking event.
And then the 3 things. What 3 things would you bring?
Duct tape would be one of the things I brought
Okay.
because you can do anything with duct tape. A
Can do
fishing
a lot.
pole. A fishing pole.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And
But
it's-
are we really being serious here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
Duct tape, a fishing pole, and a tarp. No. A duct tape, fishing pole, and a box of waterproof matches.
fuck, I don't know, you know.
But the
I'm
3
trying
people,
to think of what I'd want to do when I'm there. Can I bring
Survive,
a Hennessy?
dude.
Can I bring like a Hennessy or PK sound system?
why would you? Music's stupid. You have to survive.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna bring. Yeah, definitely a fishing rod is
Yeah,
a good idea.
fishing pole,
fishing
straight outta.
pole, a fishing pole, fishing rod, mate. It's a
fi-
fucking rod.
I'm sorry,
it's a rod,
mate.
geezer.
I'm sorry, geezer. A fucking fishing pole.
Fishing rod,
Rod. A fucking fishing rod.
fishing rod, fishing rod. I don't know. That's really difficult.
My 3 people, dude. I'm bringing my old lady. I'm bringing Bear Grylls.
Yeah, that's
Not the
that's a
DJ.
good
Not the
call.
DJ.
That's a good call.
Actual Bear Grylls. And
I need to piss really badly.
we're almost done. This is it. Just
Okay.
hold it for
All right.
another.
I'm
60
holding.
seconds.
I'm gonna wiggle my legs.
Fucking wiggle it.
Wiggling.
I'm bringing my girlfriend Bear Grylls and probably Steven Ranella.
Okay.
He's a hunter expert and chef.
Damn,
Even though
you picked better people than me.
I'm so much better. America's #1, dude.
All right, so I'm gonna bring a fishing rod.
Fishing rod.
A fishing rod. I'm gonna bring some fire lighters. No,
Yeah.
that's rubbish. And a lifetime supply of fire lighters.
There you go. I said a month.
Oh, a month.
I don't know what I said, actually. I just said waterproof. I might not have said a month. Dude, I said I was trying to bring my girlfriend and 2 other dudes. They're going to try to fuck my girl.
Exactly.
And they're actually survivalists. They might kill me.
yes.
And then
be like, yeah,
fuck my girl.
yeah.
All right. I'm going to bring Bear Grylls and fucking Martha Stewart. So Bear Grylls Martha Stewart.
So I've got a fishing rod. I've got a lifetime supply of fire lighters.
There you go.
And then,
Duct tape.
all right, duct tape.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Fuck it.
It's so good.
You can do a lot with duct tape, but
You do
wait there,
anything.
is it one roll of duct tape or is
Dude.
it a lifetime supply?
We'll
of
say we'll say a fucking like shipping container full.
All right, then maybe if you're going to bring a lifetime supply of something and you want to just have a good time, maybe like a lifetime supply of drug, some sort of drug.
Oh, dude, you're fucking just methed up, just building an island.
just like having like oxy, just like a lifetime supply of oxy, and you're just like
Dude.
there, just like
You're all
Yeah.
just on meth, and then in the next 3 months, you have a whole city.
yeah, and then you're like I'm having a great time. It doesn't matter where I am.
You're like,
And the city's actually in your head. There's no city there.
Yeah.
It's just like you on a
Twigs.
beach doing loads of meth, thinking everything's wonderful.
you built a tree house.
There, I figured it out. Meth,
You built a
a
tree house.
fishing rod, and a lifetime supply of fire lighters, which might end up smoking. Who knows?
Meth is fun. No, that sounded wild. I've never done
No,
meth, but
yeah.
I was saying that's a fun answer.
Meth is fun. I have never done meth either.
Me neither, dude. Let's try it
Yeah.
today and go eat Golden Corral.
All right, meth in Golden Corral Fridays.
Dude, that's their normal fucking clientele.
Right in. You fit right
Yeah,
in.
have fun. Conrank, I love you. I love you. I do love you, man.
Appreciate you,
You're a
brother.
great friend. Anytime we hang out or talk, we picked up right where we left off. That's a good
So
friend.
yeah,
So
you know that, right?
Yeah, I love you.
There's no, you don't see each other for a year, 2 years. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Buddies.
You're one of my favorite people in this industry
Appreciate
and
you.
in this world.
You too, man.
I love you.
Appreciate you, brother.
I love you. Cool.
Love you too.
Thank you for saying it back.
I just said love
I know.
you too.
I was
Needy.
anything you want to.
I love you, bro.
Anything you want to let the people know for you get out of here.
Je t'aime. Yeah, just this is what I'm going to let you know. When's this going out?
I don't know.
Okay. So I'm tonight playing.
That's gonna be. That's not
that
happening.
I know.
Okay,
But
yeah.
what I'm going to tell them is, I'm going to be filming it, 3-camera shoot, and then I'm releasing January, February. I'm going to be releasing the full set on YouTube, which I'm pretty hyped about. And yeah, look out for next year. So much. I've had the best year of writing dubstep, I'd say, in my life.
And that's impressive because you write amazing music,
Thanks, bro.
and you've been sending me some shit. It's fucking kick ass.
Thanks, G. So yeah, it's been one of those years where I've just like fallen in love with dubstep again, like making it, and it's just been like just pouring out of my pores. So next year, man, look out.
Of your
Trust me.
soft, hairless pores.
My soft, hairless pores.
That's amazing. Conrank, I love you, and I
Love
appreciate
too,
you.
man. Appreciate
Kyle,
you
appreciate you, buddy.
too.
Love
Kyle,
you, buddy.
thank you, G.
And I appreciate everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo.
Thank you very much for
yeah.
people who tuned in. You know?
I hope you guys have an amazing holidays, Christmas, and a new year. Bye.
Bye.